This is the
Okay.
Not Enough Bullshit podcast featuring Helen and also featuring the PcGayMen. But Helen is first and foremost in that situation.
Yeah.
Okay, I should probably plug this in. If you want to go to our Twitter, just go to the link in the description.
Speaking of Twitter,
What?
follow us on Twitter.
Alright, Helen is our best follower.
Only follower.
Best follower.
Best
I
follower.
like to say
You're the
best.
best follower,
Right.
okay?
Right.
That's what we call you. Don't step out of line, woman. How do you feel about the current state of the word feminist?
Nah, it's not too good. I mean, when I first heard of it, I was like, oh, great, group of girls that well, not necessarily girls, that defend, against sexism. And then it turns out that they all kind of argue about the wrong things, and it's just disappointing.
I bet it would be disappointing. It's also disappointing how you have fallen victim to the patriarchy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right. So you're a
That's
feminist?
as well. I prefer the term Tumblr feminist.
I have a Tumblr now too, so
Oh, you do?
yeah.
Dan, do we have a Tumblr?
No.
Besides our
How do we
personal
not have a
Tumblrs that
Tumblr?
we don't talk about.
Yeah, we probably.
Why don't you talk about
In
your
polite
personal
company.
Tumblr?
There was no reason for us to not talk about it.
That's right. We
Can I
just
follow you
don't.
on Tumblr?
Nope.
I would rather you not.
Oh, I'm gonna follow you on Tumblr now. What's your Tumblr?
No. You probably shouldn't follow us on Tumblr.
Go ahead, follow me. I'm not whatever.
What's
I'm
your
gonna be brutally
Tumblr?
honest with myself. It's my name.
Oh,
The
really?
mystery
You're
name
so
no one can know.
unoriginal.
What?
Everything
I am
is just your
original.
name.
Who else has their name, huh? Who else?
Well, that's
One
like the
person.
most generic username you could do.
Oh, really? Danjel Bootsy?
Well, your name, like in general, like a person's name.
Yeah, who does that, though?
Well,
it sounds
like something that boring people would do.
Something boring people would do? Look at your
Yeah.
Skype username.
Yeah, exactly.
What is it again?
At least Helen Escobar. At least I didn't capitalize my name.
You did.
No, I have a username. That's just the first and last name you get to see when you're like,
Yeah, at least I'm proud of my name. I'm not so insecure like you.
oh,
Yeah.
alright.
My name holds great weight. Like when you say Bootsy, you're like, damn. That's a line of great
Except
men and
everyone
women right
doesn't.
there.
No one pronounces it like that I know of. So
Yeah, because people are idiots.
Yeah, everyone pronounces it like that. How else can you pronounce that?
Bootsy. People say like Boochie.
Oh.
yeah, it's funny.
There's one C in my name, guys. Bootsy. Bootsy.
I prefer
Gucci.
Bucci, actually.
Gucci. Alright. Well, that's unfortunate. How do you feel about legalizing marijuana?
Wait, hold on.
Legalize it.
Yeah. How do you feel about legalizing all drugs?
Actually, I don't know, cause I don't know that much about other drugs.
So just in your ignorance, what is your
I
opinion?
can't take you seriously with your, with that profile picture. It's just.
Okay, fine. So in your ignorance, how do you feel about legalizing all substances?
Okay, in my ignorance, sure, why not?
Your ignorant opinion.
Yes. Blissful ignorance.
Right.
Should I explain why it said feet the racist?
Explain, Dan. He's a pussy. He doesn't want to face us like
Is
a man.
anyone watching?
He wasn't on Skype, so.
Yeah, I'm watching.
I'm not.
There's 2 likes on our video already.
Damn.
Really? Oh my god, by who?
Me
Dan liked it twice.
and PcGayMen.
I should make a couple of accounts to dislike it.
Right,
Kinda
just
I
balance
might
it out.
dislike it.
Yeah.
I might dislike it.
No, don't do
Okay,
that.
so think about this. Yeah, don't dislike our videos until we have a decent following, because then all our videos are
It doesn't
disliked.
count. Alright.
Thank you. Dan, are you upset that you're just not gaining a following?
Following?
I read that email. They're like, you produce great content, but are you just not getting a following?
Wait, what email?
There was an email to PcGayMen about this guy who wants us to pay
Oh,
money
yeah,
for
yeah,
ad
yeah.
service. Okay, you didn't. All right, let me direct this question to Dan. Do you believe we should legalize all substances? You know, with a reason, kind of treat them like alcohol or some pharmaceutical drug
Yeah,
for recreational use.
sure.
Recreational.
So Dan
Oh
says
wait, you can't
yes.
do this right now. Right.
So Dan says yes. What do you say, Helen?
For recreational use?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Sure, why
Like,
not? Once
kind of
again-
like you could go and buy a bag of Cheetos.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you know,
All
we would treat it like
no age
we
limit.
would alcohol or some other pharmaceutical drug.
Age limits. Or
No.
Age limits, all the good
Age
stuff. No age
restrictions.
limits.
Yeah,
you know.
no age limit. No.
They should come with your Coca-Cola.
Yeah. They used to.
You should get some Coke. Exactly. Coke used to sell Coke, but you know, then they went ahead and made it illegal. Actually, I do think that's dumb. I do think it should be legalized. You know, let people put what they want in
What
their
does
own
that do
body.
again? What does Coke do again?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's like
But
sugar.
It makes you
Uh,
study better.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Makes you study better. Kind of makes you more humble.
Yeah.
You know, less self-centered.
Kind of calm, you know.
Calm. Yeah.
Daniel, I see you're giving out free advertising for your dad. Lura Sund.
The worst piece of advertising I can give you is that if you hire my dad, you might, very small chance, but you might have me working on your house. So,
And you should give him tips, because Daniel only gets paid $20.
I get paid $40, but that's
Oh.
for a whole day.
You got a raise?
No, I've always been paid $40.
What do you do?
You go there and I fucking do some bullshit to your house, and my dad pays me, and you pay my dad. That's what I do. So, if you still want to hire us, thank you so very much. All right. What are your views on abortion?
Me or
I think it's good. Like, people
Yeah,
should.
I think people should be able to choose what they want to do with their own. body.
Yeah, and people who are like against it, I feel like they're all.
Well, that's why
Very
we want to
into
have the
religion.
racist on. Because he's not just a racist.
He is like a bigot. He's just the like worst
Is he-
kind of person.
Is
you
he
could
like
imagine.
religious?
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh, vehemently so. He is a fucking zealot.
We'll have him on sometime. Maybe on the next one.
Yeah, I doubt it though. We're gonna school his ass tomorrow at lunch. Maybe like secretly record it or something so we can put it up on YouTube. Oh man.
So this will probably be a shorter show.
Yeah, this will be on the shorter side for sure. Dan, you didn't answer the question.
For what?
How do you feel about abortion?
Man, you know I agree on that.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, all right. Let me just run through the things. Hmm. What do you feel about birth control?
It's good.
Yeah, I
For,
think
like-
so
I
too.
think that's amazing, actually.
But I'm saying, like, how do you feel about it? Like, what is the age you are allowed to get it? I don't know. Just
Any
like
age.
give me the technicals.
Give it
Any
to your
age.
children.
Any age.
Well,
I mean,
I
birth
I guess-
control is not always used just to freaking, as a method of contraception. It's, it's medicine for some people with like uteral cysts and bullshit like that. What? What?
Yeah. Uteral.
I'm not even sure that's how you say that word, actually. I've never said that word out loud, so
I think that's how you say it.
yeah.
Some
Let's
guy in
hope
the-
that's how we
Yeah,
say
some
it.
guy in the comments is gonna prove you wrong, then.
Oh, no, you dumbass. It's from Mount Utaro.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How could I have not guessed that? What are your thoughts about Dragon Ball Z?
Dragon Balls.
Dragon Ball Z.
I've never seen it, but like from what I've seen, it's just really annoying.
Do you see
What?
Dragon Ball Z Kai or Dragon Ball Z?
I don't know the difference.
Don't you
Oh
watch
my
anime?
god.
Ignorance.
Wow. How do you not know the difference? Dragon Ball Z is the original. It's like right after Dragon Ball came Dragon Ball Z and then they made Dragon Ball GT. So it's pretty old now. And Dragon Ball Z Kai is the shitty ass remastered edition for North American markets. And I guess for Japanese markets, but they didn't remaster the Buu Saga cuz Japan was like, "No, we don't like Kai." And North America's like, "You know, man, no one could possibly be stronger than Cell."
Doesn't Helen watch anime or something like that?
Yeah, dude, that is like the most
Alex,
famous anime.
Stop. I'm sorry, I stopped. Like,
Oh, she stopped.
You watch hentai?
well, yeah, I used to. For a little while. Then I just stopped because it got really boring. The only one I seen was Dream Note, which is like a parody of Death Note.
What
It
was the twist?
The Death Note you could use to like make people do anything you want them to do.
This is an interesting
I
an interesting
wonder what
situation
happens
here.
there.
So
So basically, what me and Daniel would use it for, right?
is it taken
Yeah.
advantage of at all?
Oh no, not at all. It's
okay.
used very responsibly.
Oh, I understand. It's only used to right some wrongs. All good. All good. Who is there like multiple people and they got like some trifecta going with like people using death
Well-
notes and stuff?
Well, there's so you know Light? So
I
there's
know
a
Light.
character like him, and it's like...
Is it like dark or something?
No, he's just...
Shadow?
It's like basically the same person, except the art is just really, really
Shit.
terrible, and... Oh, God.
Okay, what about L?
What about
I was not on
What
there.
about Ryuk? That'd be
Yeah,
No.
Ryuk.
No.
What?
What about
Only-
N? What about N?
No.
What?
So,
Basically, only the two girls,
Basically?
the Misa and, well, like a version of her that's like also really bad, and a second version. No, another version of the girl that light in the thing he marries. I think
Okay.
that girl who's like a news anchor or something.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, there's a version of her on that. Except
Okay.
she's like a schoolgirl. Actually, they're both schoolgirls.
I'm pretty sure in the beginning she was a schoolgirl.
Yeah.
She was like his high school fling.
Nice.
It is nice. All right. So what do you do now for fun?
Watch the videos.
What,
Oh, wait,
these
oh,
videos?
I thought you meant wait. Like, well, I draw and I read Homestuck.
He goes to Taekwondo.
When is
I'm
Homestuck gonna end?
No one actually knows it's still going on, and I love it. And
How many hours of content is right now?
It's going like if you add up all the words on everything, it's the second longest novel of all time.
What's the
It's
first longest?
Quickly approaching the first. I don't know the first one. It's probably like an encyclopedia or something.
I mean, here's the thing. Like just one single novel, right? That's it.
Yeah, he probably could have
It's
made
only
a
like-
couple books.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
it's
like
divided.
I'm sure there's like a series of novels that probably blow it out of the water,
No,
like
No.
by a huge amount.
please
Okay.
stop. No.
I mean, I'm saying like word count. Who cares about word count? Oh no, my novel has 3,060 words. Yours only has 3,050. Mine is therefore superior. That's actually a
Well, it's
very
pretty
small word.
long and it's still going on, so it's like I don't know if it's gonna end.
You don't know if it's gonna end, so it's gonna go
Honestly,
on
I
forever.
feel like they're gonna end it by like connecting it to the beginning. So like by like
Oh
you
my
go to
God,
the
what
last
a-
page
oh,
and it
that's
goes back to
just-
the beginning.
oh.
I feel like that's what's gonna happen.
Oh my God. I would want to murder freaking the writer.
No, the writer's really nice.
If I gave a shit about the story, I would be
Oh.
The
pissed.
story is so good. I love it so much.
Oh, okay. What planet are they on now? How many planets have they discovered?
Well, in the beginning it was Alternia, and they played the game Scrub, and they brought about the end of their world, and then created a new world, and then that was the world that we see in Act 1, which is Earth, and then they play the game, and they bring about the end of their world, and then they create a new unit. Well, they can't, because, like, their game is broken, so they have to escape the game.
They have to
And
wait for the developers to patch it.
No, they have to go. They create a new timeline. They go to that timeline, and I think they meet like this new set of people. And there's like an evil queen that's after them. And
Wait a minute. Who is
who's
they?
also Nicki Minaj.
Oh, okay. They is.
They is the Beta Kids, the Alpha Kids,
The
and
Omega Kids?
no.
Charlie Kids?
No,
What
and the
kid?
trolls, but most of the trolls are already dead. Actually, a lot of them are dead now.
Oh man.
The only one that's alive is like
Death to the trolls.
the ones on
the
YouTube.
mother of the kid's best friend, who
Alright.
was also a teenager at the time because they went back in time. So
Oh, I totally know what the fuck is going on right now. Makes total sense.
Co daje?
Mm.
Nagrywasz?
Heck.
O Boże, chodź.
Disrespectful, man.
Oh, is
It's
Javier here?
disrespectful.
Is Javier here now?
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello, man.
look who
by the-
decided to show up.
By the way, guys, I have no idea what that story was.
Man, are you?
I was trying to explain
ignorant?
Homestuck
Is
to
that
them.
what you are, man?
Wow,
Ignorant,
really?
dude.
Oh, give me the watch
Favorite
together link,
character is
yo.
Rose Lalonde. Oh my god. She's
in
like
the-
the
it's in
best.
the
Everything she
chat.
says should
In
be
the
like
chat.
placed on a gold plate and like hung in a museum. She's just perfection.
Perfection.
So what are we talking about right now?
Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Talking about Homestuck.
Oh yeah.
Oh, also
What's
there's
your
that
favorite novel? What's your favorite book ever? This is directed towards all of you.
My favorite. That's a difficult. What's yours, Helen?
The Little Prince by Saint Ox Exuberant.
Oh my God, you that's your book.
What?
What?
What did you say?
Nothing.
Tell me what you said.
I didn't say anything.
It's just a question.
and I'm answering.
What did you say?
Nothing, Helen.
No, but what did you say?
My favorite book, I don't know. I would have to say I really like. It's kind of a funny story.
That sounds like a terrible book.
What's your favorite book then?
The Catcher in the Rye.
Ew, no, don't even.
My
Wait.
favorite
Wait,
book.
Daniel, do you
Isn't
have
that-
that book?
I have it somewhere.
Can I borrow it?
Why?
Because I don't read books, and you said it was good, so.
Yeah,
It's
I mean
not
it's
a good book,
good,
it's
but it's
really
like
bad.
it's like good, like that book. Yeah, okay.
It's kind of funny, actually.
Yeah, if you read it in the right perspective. it's funny.
Like when the old guy that he was a school teacher, he was like, then he finally got up and he acted as if he had something important to tell me. And then he
My
just tossed the
favorite book
magazine to him.
series is The Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
That's what the racist said, anyway.
Yeah, that's what the racist said when we asked him, "What's your favorite book?" Because we were saying like you gotta read, man. He's like, "I read," and like we've only seen him read picture books. So I was like, "Picture books don't count." He's like, "No, I read novels." I was like, all right, what's your favorite novel? And he told me Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
But he
It's like,
kept
oh,
he kept
no
assuring
picture
us.
book.
Yeah, he kept assuring us that it was the series, not just the book.
Yeah, it was the series.
Yeah.
It was the series, not the book. The series.
Wow.
What's my favorite book? What's my favorite book? What's my favorite book? Hey, there's this one book. It's not.
Oh, I was like Freak the Mighty, but whatever.
I don't know. I don't have one. Dane, what's
Why?
yours?
Oh well, I said I don't read books.
Dane doesn't read books. He's an
Wow.
We're too
idiot.
mainstream.
But I did read one book for summer reading,
Okay.
and that was City of Ember.
City of Ember.
Well, that book was
Oh.
really good.
That book is really bad, actually.
Oh shit, we got some conflict
Ooh.
here.
Helen, don't
It's
even
so.
make.
Oh my god.
It's better than a stupid kid on a stupid planet spaceship thing. Okay, Helen.
You don't know what you're talking about.
No, I
How
really
dare
do.
No, you don't. Okay.
I do.
Are we gonna have a debate now?
All right, whatever. Fuck it. This is the debate we're having.
Okay, cool.
Go ahead. Emerald City, whatever it was called, debate. Why is it shit? Why is it good? And then I will be the final judge at the end. See who debated better.
Fine, Helen, you go first.
Go
City of
ahead.
Ember, it's just.
Pose an argument, Ellen. Helen, not Ellen.
Okay. Well,
Me
it's
and-
Start off.
Wait, me and
Introduce.
Daniel are the judges.
Introduce your book. Introduce the book from the perspective that it is shit.
Wait, which one?
The City of Ember, then I'll flame your stupid.
Oh my
book.
god. Oh my god.
No, you don't
Okay.
flame her book. You say why the City of Ember is good.
The
Fine.
City of Ember is bad because
It sucks.
just. I would say that.
Yeah. Well, okay, keep going.
Because they have nothing better to say then, right?
Oh.
Oh,
Oof. Spitting fire.
Javier, shut up. Helen, go.
Well, honestly, it was just really badly written.
Well, you can't
Like,
say that.
You can't say
Yeah, you gotta
this
explain
novel
why.
was badly written. That's why it sucks.
You basically said it sucks because it sucks.
Everything was kind of predictable. Like, they find the thing, they fix
Give
the thing.
examples. Give examples.
No, they don't. First of all, find it. No, they escape the city from their little dark hole ditch thing or whatever and get onto the ground.
The city.
Yeah, then the series continues to.
I hate how it continues. I tried to read the second book, then I just threw it across the room.
Yeah, I didn't like the second one.
I'm
But the
sure.
first one.
I'm sure that.
Yeah, the first one was good. I didn't.
You were
I did-
reading it, and all of a sudden you're like, "This is shit." Wah!
And then
Well,
she watched some
my-
hentai.
Cousin, like, has all this books, so I wanted to read the second one, kinda. Yeah.
Is that
Okay,
what you
keep
wanted
debating.
to do?
Well, it's just.
Yeah, is that all I have to say, Helen?
No, it's just because, like, the girl, I don't know, she likes the guy.
Oh, it's because she's a girl?
No, not.
I see
well,
how it is.
It's not. Ugh!
Is this one of those YA books?
It's one of those YA books.
I'm not saying one of those YA books, like making a distinction between different YA books. I'm saying,
Okay,
Is it
but
a
it's
YA
It's a YA book. Okay.
damn. Is there any freaking novel out on the market that isn't a YA? Is it
No.
YA?
No.
Sorry. No, there isn't.
That's the only way you can make money nowadays. YA.
Because who else fucking read books? Who else reads books anymore? Who else like reads novels? Besides, like, oh my god, I gotta read this novel for my freaking degree. My bullshit degree I don't even fucking want. My mom's gotta write a dissertation, guys.
Okay, so
Oh,
Percy.
that's good.
Percy-
I feel like
okay.
it's gonna be thrilling. You guys wanna read it when it's done?
sure.
Yes.
Oh.
Send me a link, yo.
Yeah, well, it's not gonna be done for another
We'll do
year.
like
but
we'll do a very deep reading on the channel.
you realize it's going to be like freaking just straight up bullshit math. Just black.
Really, though.
Yep.
Oh no, what it is since she's going for a degree in math education, it's gonna be like where people trip up on like going through math and stuff, where people trip up, you know, all the way from like first grade to high school, and then she's gonna be like why they trip up and how you could teach them differently. Although she's probably gonna use some like bullshit calculus when we're doing like some like counting. Like you see, people don't count 7 because
Also, I'd like to add,
I'd like
book
to add
is
that
pretty
the city
stupid.
of
Like the
Emma
ending,
was written
basically,
the
is
same
just
way Percy Jackson written.
What?
first of all,
if you
all
say
your book
anything
is
bad
about
about
Helen.
Percy Jackson,
Yes.
I
Well,
have a
that's
cousin
Percy
that
Jackson's
will
thing.
like behead you for even mentioning a bad freaking way of describing something.
I am
Percy
so
Jackson in the same sentence, she will behead you.
she.
Yes, she.
I used to be one of those girls.
One of those girls.
Yeah.
Ooh. Are you?
It
wasn't
hating
intended
somebody
as a
who's not even
bird.
You
into-
just
It
got.
wasn't intended as a
But you
bird.
just got pissed at Javier for hating on your book.
Exactly.
No, but like that, like those kinds
No,
of books.
you know what her book is about? It's about some dude on an
What are
asteroid
those kind of books?
who gets stuck on a
I have to
for
defend
8 days.
I have
Then
to
he goes back
defend
to his
my cousin.
asteroid.
I'm defending
You
my
have to? Family honor?
yeah, family honor, sure. What are those kind of books?
The books that act like the main character is so special, guys. Oh my god.
Well, it is the main character.
And then, yeah, but
Main
like, I
character.
understand how the main character would be different than anyone else, but like, they're so ridiculously, oh my god, different.
Different. Okay.
No, but like,
So
they're
you
different in the most ridiculous way. Like, the authors try so hard.
You'd rather read about Daniel going through his day?
No, I mean, like,
Go through my
make the characters somewhat different, but not like so different from everyone else on the planet that's like
okay,
annoying.
but some chick on a meteor, you know.
It's not a girl. It's this little boy.
Okay, same
Yeah,
thing.
you
Yeah,
can.
no,
Also, it's
he's on a
intended for
meteor.
younger
He
Honestly,
crash lands. He gets
girl
stuck
and
on a
and
desert
boy,
for 8 days.
They're easy to mix up.
No, Helen. Your
No,
book
but
is stupid.
then you said she's one of those girls. What do you mean by those girls?
that like those books.
That like those books. Good point. Good point. All right, fine. I'm done defending her. I'm obviously not in the up and up about this, so
Have you even read Percy Jackson? Oh wait, you have for summer reading.
Right.
I
Okay.
know.
no. I just
mean-
went off of what Dayan said.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I actually don't. I understand what you're talking about. I don't really like that either. Although, I didn't think that The Fault in Our Stars was really that much better.
Yeah, I'm over
Nah,
it.
I didn't like the Fallen Our Stars that
I
much.
thought it
either.
was like, alright, whatever.
I'm over it.
fucking drooling over this. I can't be like it's shit, because then I'll be fucking crucified. Right? But it was okay. It was like, okay. Like, I read it and I was
I
like,
mean,
man, I never
now
wanted
looking back on the book, my favorite part was then they were like, "Oh, we're not all different. Like, we're all basically gonna be forgotten."
Basically?
Like, what?
Basically, that's what you
Yeah,
said.
we're all basically gonna be forgotten.
It's
Or
basically.
does-
Basically.
basically.
It sounds like a fruit almost. Basically.
Okay, fine. Make fun of my pronunciation.
Pronounce. That's good. Pronounce. All right.
What was I saying?
Yeah. What's your okay? So now, what is a book you recommend today in outside of the genre of YA? What about OA, old adult,
That's not a thing.
old adult literature?
Uh,
It would just be the Bible. Then he was begotten the powers of the Christ,
yes, just read
as
the
he
Bible.
was as he accepted.
It's so interesting. Oh my god,
Oh
guys.
my God, you read it, and it's
I
like
read it.
it's like 1,000 pages of he was begotten
Well,
the powers. that was the Christ,
Yeah.
Most of it was like,
And
"Oh,
to
I'm
him-
blind.
and to him
Jesus touched you. I'm not blind."
was given the wrath of God, for he had not sacrificed thy firstborn. I don't know. That's what it is for 1,000
And
pages.
Helen hates when the protagonist is like super OP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Essentially, what
You
it
know.
is, it's just like a really shitty story written by some guy who's like, 9 years old, and it's like, all right, I'm gonna make my superhero perfectly good and perfectly powerful.
And I'm gonna make
Every
this
time there's a
bad
villain,
guy.
they can overcome them by just the sheer Their sheer determination.
Every time there's something that's even slightly out of place, this dude will just freaking just will it out of existence. All right.
That is the truth.
Seems like an interesting story. I wonder who's gonna win that fight, right? And then there was the devil. Like, how is he even like a? How is there even an anti-god? Like, how is that possible to be anti-god if God did exist? You know?
Daniel, do I have to explain this to you?
Go ahead, explain it to me.
Alright. So what happened was God made Lucifer.
Yeah, and then
then-
Lucifer betrayed him. I understand that.
Right.
But how could he then? Why didn't he just then will Lucifer out of? He knew Lucifer was gonna betray him before he made him,
Well-
and he could have just snapped his fingers and made everything all good again, and Lucifer would have never betrayed him. You know, that's a bullshit. Oh, he betrayed him.
Yeah,
Oh,
but where are bad people gonna go?
where are bad people gonna go?
That's
Well,
right.
apparently you could be a good person and still
Yeah,
live.
you can't have good without bad, obviously.
That makes so much sense. That's so obvious.
Good point.
I know, right?
Like, you know that
Really?
thing, like, you have to be low to feel high sometimes. No. You could just be high all the time, you know. I wish it was 420 every day.
What's 420?
Oh my god. Do you know anything, man?
No.
Okay, back to our thing. What books would you want us to read?
Well, Bible is on the top of the list.
Understandable.
I'm connecting my laptop in. Hold on.
Underwater.
Alright. Twilight is one of them.
Twilight?
Wait, seriously?
I haven't heard much about Twilight, but you know, people are
Twilight
saying
is
it's like
so
the best book.
amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Watch the movies.
Oh man, the movies
Team
I
Edward.
heard the movies were even better than
Yeah.
The book.
yeah. Isn't Twilight just like the like I think I heard somewhere that Twilight was for like girls who weren't smart enough for the Hunger Games or something?
Oh, when you're not smart enough for the Hunger Games, you know it's good.
Oh, I have
Yeah, exactly. Like that's what I like thought. Like, oh my god, there are people too dumb to freaking read the Hunger Games.
Yeah, the Hunger Games was pretty bad too.
What? Cat man?
What? Oh my god, Helen, I'm going
Once
to fight you.
the main protagonist is just
Wait, did Javier just say, "Oh my god, I want to fuck you"?
Hi.
Hey, Javier, don't call dibs yet, man. Come on.
Hi.
I said
I
fight
saw her
you.
first. I saw her first.
Hi.
Hi, Jose. Hi, what is up?
what is up,
Hi.
Jose?
Jose,
First
Jose,
of all,
do you,
Helen,
do
what
you
it,
agree
what
with this
beef do you
statement
have with
right
the
now?
Hunger Games?
do you agree with
The
this state?
Hunger
Stop,
Games was
stop,
big.
everybody, shut up.
Alright.
Jose, do you agree with this statement? That the Hunger
What?
Games is stupid?
No.
No, he doesn't agree with that statement. Do you agree with the
What?
statement the Hunger Games is pure genius?
Yes.
Alright.
Wait, you read it?
Javier agrees with you, and
Oh my
Helen
god.
disagrees with you,
I would disagree with
and
all of it.
Dayan and Daniel both disagree with you.
Oh yay, you're outnumbered.
Who cares, quality over quantity? And personally, you lack equality,
you're
Helen.
outnumbered. You're outnumbered both in people and just like individually with like just sheer intelligence. You're also outnumbered.
Well, I have Jose on my side. It's not my fault.
Oh wait, I'm on Javier's side. Can I switch?
Yeah, you can switch.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Javier, you're by yourself.
Okay, fine.
We all think the Hunger Games is just sheer shit, and you think it's pure genius.
I mean,
So by extension, we think you are sheer shit.
I've read all the Hunger Games.
Okay.
All of them. I read
I
like
read all of them too.
I read like 3 pages of the first book.
I read like 50 pages of the first book. It took me about 6 months.
Honestly, it took me like months to read those pages because I was like, what? Like, is this really the book everybody is fiending over? Like, is this really it? I need to go back and reread. One second. Maybe I'll get it. I thought I was those chicks who were too dumb for the Hunger Games for a minute. So, so do you agree with that statement that the Twilight is dumber than the Hunger Games at least?
Yeah.
I mean, I've never read.
I have one of the books here, right here. I could read it to you.
Go ahead, read us an excerpt.
I'm gonna read you from a random page.
Okay.
We might get copyrighted.
No, we won't.
That's impolite, Edward growled. That's Jacob, I sighed, and I hurried out before Jacob did something to
Stop.
really set.
Stop. A book should not be written like a comic book. A novel should not be written like a comic book.
That's just a style, Daniel. You don't get it.
Yeah, that's the YA style. Can you what's your favorite book? Helen, read us your favorite excerpt from your favorite book.
It's a
Oh,
little
Let's tear it
prince.
to shit.
Marvin took it from me, and he won't give it back. The Little
Punch
Prince.
Marvin in the face.
Your second favorite book then.
Oh, I don't have a second favorite.
Alright, choose a book you really like, choose your favorite excerpt, and we'll tear it to shit.
Alright, fine. It's kind of like Go Ask Alice. It's
Huh?
about this Go Ask Alice. It's like the diary of this girl that committed suicide from drug use.
Alright.
And it's like also this is from
So
like
she purposely overdosed?
well, that's what they think.
Okay. So go ahead, your favorite excerpt.
I don't know. I don't have a favorite excerpt. I don't like
An excerpt that you really like from a book
Well,
you really like. Oh my god.
no, because she's kind of basic.
Okay, just read anything. Then.
Read for us. Thank you. She's kind of basic.
She's kind
Alright, cool.
Your voice cracked.
Hey! No, I did that on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
I did. Alright,
I want to
cool.
read from the end where
Yeah.
where it's like really deep.
Oh, really deep.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna feel the deepness.
Oh wait, no, it's not.
Never mind.
Hold up! I just realized this book is actually terrible.
That's
You
awesome.
see that, Daniel? We didn't
The
have to
only
tear it
good
apart.
part, the only good part is like the epilogue, which is like
Alright, I
the
think
subject.
pause your thought. I don't want to hear you. I think it's me. Because, you know, every time somebody's like, damn straight, I'm a Christian, or something like that.
Yes, it's you,
Oh,
Danjel. Everything you do is about you.
Right. Daniel is just the center of the universe, and that's it.
Guys, preach, day and preach.
Isn't that a little weird, narcissistic?
No, not at all. I'm as humble as they come.
He's
So,
like Jesus.
yeah. So, you know, like every time someone's like, oh yeah, I'm a Christian, or like, oh yeah, this is my favorite book, I'm like, alright, explain yourself, or alright, read something of it. And they're like, oh, never mind, I'm not that anymore.
Self-centered much? Maybe it's not you. Maybe it's the person.
Yes, exactly. It is the person. I'm questioning myself right now. This is the first time.
Good. You should be. Finally,
Okay.
once in your lifetime.
So now I'm asking, like, what about me makes people like, wait a minute.
Because
Never.
you argue everything.
Yeah, should I not?
Fine.
Meh.
Read another book you like. Read an excerpt from
No,
that
but I
other
kind of want, because she's basic in the way it's like, oh, today was the greatest, best, awesome day of my life. Oh my god. I hate her. Kind of. Not
So
really.
why do you like the book?
But I like the book because it's just what it's about.
Okay, so read us
So
something.
you like the concept of the book?
Just read us an excerpt, damn it, jeez.
Okay.
You just make excuses all the time.
Later, I guess she finally reached her parents, but by the time they got to San Francisco, she wandered off with some guy who set up his own lab to make LSD. No, that line
That seems like a
curses.
stand-up
Like,
guy.
I don't curse. So,
You don't curse?
no.
Just read the book. You're not cursing. The freaking author is.
Oh, diary, I'm so grateful I have you because there's nothing, absolutely nothing to do in this animal cage, and everyone is so crazy that I know I couldn't exist without you. Oh, yeah, she went to a mental institution.
Oh, great. Where's the fuck? Where's the thing you weren't allowed to say?
Oh, you want me to read the sentence? I'll just say bleep.
No, don't say bleep.
Don't say
I'm gonna say
bleep.
bleep. They both got mixed up in some communal bleep, and
Fucking-
eventually she landed here, just like
Can
me.
you tell us what word it is that is
A communal what?
Bleep.
No, no.
Communal.
Type it in chat or something and we'll say it for you.
Alright, alright. Hold up.
Just
I don't
say
know how to
it.
No,
use
Helen
that-
can't
no.
curse because she's a devoted Christian.
Helen
Yeah.
can't curse because mommy and daddy say no.
Yeah. Hey, don't.
Oh, Jose, you're here.
And Jose's been here for hours, man. He was here before we were here.
Yes. I was just
He
quiet.
slept with his Skype on.
He fucking existed before time on this Skype call.
I am
Existed
God.
before God.
He existed before time.
I am God, guys. Guys, I'm God.
Oh,
Oh,
we are
okay.
speaking to God right now. God, do you believe in God?
No.
There it is.
Just typed it in.
All right, let me read it, guys, with my radio voice. They
both got
Oh
mixed
my
up in-
God, that's what you couldn't say. I can't say it either. They both got mixed up in some communal shit, and eventually she landed there or here. Yeah, here, just like me.
Really, Helen?
You
Yes.
couldn't
Really?
say
Wow.
shit. You couldn't say shit. Not you couldn't say shit like you can't say anything.
Why
You
don't you
can't
say?
say the word shit.
Why don't you say
Like
crap?
you could.
Yeah, why didn't you say crap? Why didn't you?
Or sugar honey
I can't
iced
say
tea.
that either.
You
You
could
can't
just
say
you could have
crap.
just said sugar
What is
honey iced
what is
tea.
the worst? What is
Could have
the
said chocolate.
worst?
You could have spelled it.
What is the worst word you know, or that you can say at least?
Poop.
Poop.
What? Daniel, I think she's part of a cool.
Oh,
cool
let me tell you my story because of course who cares about you.
Right.
Aw.
So all right. When I was in like kindergarten or something like that, kindergarten, I wanted to join. I wanted to join the cool guy squad, the squad of cool guys who didn't play tag. They played super tag or something like that.
Oh, that was me.
That is hit.
Now they
Yeah,
play
yeah,
super
that is.
cool
They were
tag.
cool as hell. And to initiate myself into the cool club, I only had one trial. My tribulation was I had to say shit. Not shit. I had to say poop.
And then eat it.
And if I said poop, then I would be accepted in. As far as I knew. So they're like, all right, man, say poop. So I was like, okay, poop. And they were all like, whoa, he said it, man. Because I guess nobody said it, and they didn't expect anybody to say it. So they're like, oh no, don't worry about it. You can come in. I know you weren't gonna say shit or poop. and I was like, okay, whatever. I didn't really question it too much. I was in the cool guy squad, so I was okay.
Wait.
And then the next day, doing my usual shit. I was like coloring in my book and everything, and the teacher had called me up to her desk, and then she said, "Did you use a bad word yesterday?" And I was like, "What? Like, I don't remember using a bad word, I don't remember using a bad word to a narc or to the teacher. Otherwise, I probably did use a bad word, but you wouldn't know about it." So she's like, "Yeah, did you use a bad word?" And I was like, no. Like, I didn't want to say no, because I probably did, and she just like overheard or something. And she's like, "Are you sure?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm sure. I did not use a bad word yesterday."
You
And,
said that.
Yeah, I did say that.
This is kindergarten you.
Okay, let me try to quote myself. I don't remember myself exactly. I was like, "No, are you sure?"
And then I was like, that's just a ridiculous premise. I would never, because when I was in kindergarten, I still had a very profound and matured belief in God and respect and fear for God. So,
Respect
Yeah.
slash fear.
yeah, that's awesome. So, that's a lie. So I was like, no, and she said you use the POOP word to Logan, or it wasn't Logan, it was like Mike or something, to Michael. And I said, oh my God, those people asked me to say poop, and then they told on me for saying poop.
Wait, was it actually poop or was it the other word?
It was poop. It was poop. It wasn't shit. Like, did you not hear me say like that? I said shit. I mean, I said poop. You know, like it was poop. They asked me to say poop. They couldn't even say it to me. They couldn't even tell me, "Hey man, say poop." They had to say, "Hey man, say this word," and they wrote it on the fucking paper. Gave it to me. Say this word. I was like, "All right, poop." I'm like, "Oh my God, oh my God."
Did you get in trouble?
Yeah, I did get in trouble. Trouble. This was kindergarten. She's like, you can't do that. Okay, you can't use bad words. And I was in kindergarten and I had just gotten in trouble, so I was like, why? Why can't I use bad words? So I was like, okay, fine, I'm sorry. Good. Are you really sorry? Yes. And she said, now go apologize to Mike for having used that word. I was like, okay, fuck. So
Were you
I
nice?
said that to her face in kindergarten. But you said fuck? Yeah, man. Yeah.
What you say?
So that was fun. That was fun. That's my experience with getting in trouble for curse words. And from that day forward, I've never said another curse word in my life.
You fun.
You just said poop like 100 times, Daniel.
Yeah,
Oh, damn.
Oh.
he's having a mental breakdown.
Time to put a bar of soap in your mouth, Daniel.
Yeah, I gotta put some money in the fucking swear jar.
I have to give you a spanking.
Hey, you know those cursing feminist princesses?
Those what?
The cursing, like, they're princesses who, like, curse. Or, like, push
Oh yeah, I know.
the agenda.
No.
Their parents.
No.
No, put the video on.
What's it called, like, exactly?
Cursing feminist princesses.
What?
Type in cursing feminist princesses and you'll probably get it.
No, Daniel, it's not cursing, it's potty mouth.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Are you?
Yeah, man, I am profoundly sorry for that mistake.
Oh, for saying poop?
For mistaking cursing potty mouth princess.
Pretty. What the fuck? I'm not some pretty fucking helpless princess in distress. I'm pretty fucking powerful and ready for
Pause.
success. So what is more
Pause.
offensive?
Javier, you're on pause duty.
A little
What?
girl
Oh, I'm not
saying
even on the watch
or the
together.
fucking
Wait,
anymore.
it's in the Skype.
Is this the best thing ever?
Yeah, I bet it is.
Well,
First,
someone,
you guys,
put Helen on pause duty.
No, I'm not gonna be on pause duty. You're on pause.
Yeah,
you're on pause duty, bitch.
Why is your name danjel?
That's his name!
Really?
No, it's danjel, not danjale.
Well, you couldn't even think of a username, so that's why your username is nothing. Name.
Cool kid, you mean?
Did
Sorry.
you just change it?
No,
hate
I
you.
didn't even enter the room yet.
She changed it just to freaking.
Unequal and sexist way. Society treats girls and women. It's our future. So listen up, grown-ups. Here's some words more fucked up than the word fuck. Pay inequality.
That's two
Women
words.
are paid 23% less than men for the exact same fucking work. And women who graduate university with
Oh, that
straight
girl's
A's
ugly.
I
get
like this
paid as
girl.
much as men
Wait a
who only
minute.
got C's. So bad grades
But
equal more
who
fame.
is
Just because
What?
Who's playing the video when I pause it?
Because when I pause it, like click the screen, it plays again. That's why I need Javier to pause it.
Okay.
Because you're a
Okay, well
My
now,
bad.
now Javier plays it.
Okay. Alright. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, pay inequality is 2 words, not 1 word. Also, I mean, they did say words more fucked up, so okay, fine. But, you know, they say they made the point, women get paid, you know, women make the same amount if they got A's than men who got C's. But if you went into college and you got a degree in finance, you got a C, you would probably make more money than a woman who went and got a degree in freaking media studies and got an A. You know?
Yeah.
True.
In Mongolian history.
Right. That one thing TJ used, you're just gonna be the waitress who knows a lot about Mongolian history. Okay, play. Pretty fucking powerful. These little girls are pretty fucking powerful.
Oh, ooh, Daniel.
Javier, why can't you play the video?
Oh, you didn't tell me when.
Play.
Play.
hello and hell no. Pay up, motherfucker. I shouldn't need a penis to get paid. Rape and violent. Fucked up.
Pause.
One out of every 5.
I shouldn't need a penis to get paid. Did they say $0 for the man's $100 or something? You still get paid. I mean, there are a bunch of people who say the pay gap is less than that. It's like 96%, and there are people who say that it is actually 77% or however much. So I'm not really gonna argue either way. You know, 77% in America. There might be some other factors at play there, but I mean, no matter who you ask, there still is a price gap, right? Whether it's 6% or it's, you know, like why to feminists they always got to be, or you know, not all feminists of course, but these Tumblr feminists who get the most notes and stuff, why do they always have to say, okay, if this is how it is and it is already unjust, we have to make it even more unjust just so we can talk about it? Like a 6% pay gap between men and women is still an issue. You still have to talk about that. That's still a problem, right? You know? But they have to say, no, we can't say 6%. We have to say even more. Talk about 6%. Or people have to say, we got to talk about how there's so many unjust things between men, or so many unequal things between men and women in the first world. You know, I'm sure you could go to like the third world, places like Saudi Arabia, and you'll find a million super duper misogynistic things, right? Why don't we hear about that more? You know, like in the Bible, that is like real misogyny in the Bible. You don't really hear people talking about the Bible saying it's sexist that much. You know? I mean, yeah, gender roles are bad, but is it really the worst thing that's happening to the genders right now in the world? What do you
The thing
think?
is, Tumblr feminists, right? They don't talk about the world. They just talk about the U.S. and like in media.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can, like, that's why I don't like it when people are like, oh my god, feminists today, they suck, you know, because it's not feminists like all of them. It's just the ones on freaking Tumblr and stuff. They're the ones who speak the loudest, of course, because they're on the social medias. You know, it's not just feminists today. What do you feel about it, Helen?
Well, I mean, like I said, they like Tumblr feminists argue about the wrong things, which is
Yeah, they argue about they argue about the wrong things, and two, they have to freaking like switch up the story. Like it's already bad. Like it's already, if there's like a 3% pay gap for the same work between men and women, you still talk about it like we gotta fix this, because that's wrong.
Yeah.
That's unjust. If it's exactly the same work, you know, accounting for all the time off and everything like that, exactly the same situation, and it's a 3% pay gap, the only variable being male and female, then that's a problem. You have to talk about that, right? Why do you gotta exaggerate it? It already is bad.
All right, can we play it again, or
Go ahead, play it.
Well, you know, Javier isn't here, so.
I'll just play it then.
Every 5 women will be sexually assaulted or raped by a man. 1, 2, 3,
Pause,
4,
pause.
5. Which
Pause,
one of us will it
pause.
be? So how many?
Oh right, I forgot I was
Not
on
raped
duty.
by a woman.
Jesus. Okay, fine. This one thing I would like to say is they say is they're like all screaming and stuff, all acting like super like, you know, proud of themselves, and they're like, yeah, I agree with that. You know, they're screaming and being boisterous and everything. But then when it comes to like,
They're like little girls.
oh.
They're impressionable.
yeah, I know, they're just fucking spitting back what their parents are telling them.
Yeah.
But anyway, what I'm saying is they're being all boisterous and stuff, and then once they start talking about the assault and they want people to feel bad for them, they're all like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they're like, that's right! You know, like right after that. And of course, they're just spitting back. Do you really think these little girls are just so passionate about this just because they are, right? They've read so much on this topic, and they've done all this, and they're still like, yeah, let's go.
Well, they probably just want to, you know, be on a video. Or
It's their parents, or yeah, maybe that, and then the freaking people are like, say this. But it's probably just their parents like, all right, do this,
True.
good. You know, they're just spitting back just like that racist guy, right? He doesn't actually believe these things because he's done so much research and he's come to his own conclusion. He's spitting back what his parents told him and what the church tells him, and the church and the parents are telling him whatever their parents told them and whatever their church told them, you know? He's just regurgitating the same thing that's been regurgitated to him, that's been regurgitated to the people who regurgitated to him, right? He's just spitting out shit that's been said a million times. He has no original thoughts by himself. So when we actually disprove an argument he has, he'll just keep using the same one because he has got nothing. So whatever, play. Helen, that's you.
Yeah.
So how many more women have to get knocked down before society stands up and stops it? Here's a hot tip. Stop telling girls how to dress and start teaching boys not to fucking rape.
False,
We're glad
false.
a women's right to vote is
Who's like, when is it like, oh, okay, boys, sit down, you shouldn't rape.
How do you not rape? But how do you not
Like,
rape?
who is just like, man, I'd really, you know, I'm gonna go out today, I might rape 1 or 2 women, you know. Like, even like, I'm sure even rapists know that what they're doing is going to be considered evil by pretty much every person on the planet. Like, even if they don't feel it's evil by themselves, which I'm sure they feel like, oh yeah, this isn't a nice thing to do, but whatever.
Nice.
Right, but whatever. I don't care about this person's feelings. I don't care about this person's freaking mental
well-being. But I'm sure even they know that this is not something that's nice to do, right? This is not something that will help the other person, and they know that this is everyone in the world essentially will consider this a disgusting deed, right?
Right, and then they're
Right,
saying
yeah,
like,
okay.
And they're
teach them
saying
how to not rape.
teach them not to rape. Like, I'm sure, like, if somebody was going to rape, right? Like, people like, boys are like, all right, you have just a plain boy. Just ask him on the street, hey, is rape good? You know, he's not going to be like, well, I was never taught that it wasn't good, so, you know, I guess it is, right? All right, but whatever. I mean, they do have a point. Like, stop telling women how to dress. I mean, I don't know how often that comes up. Like, oh man, I was sexually assaulted. Well, how are you dressed? You know, anybody who says, "Oh, you were dressed provocatively, so you deserved it," that person is a moron. That person is a moron, and he's regressive thinking. You talk to that person and say, "No, you imbecile." You know, the person who raped the person is in the wrong, not the person who was raped. Because people can wear whatever they like and should not expect to be raped. That's just crazy. But whatever. Continue.
Yeah.
You don't say all boys are like this, so you got to teach them. You know. Then you have to teach women not to rape
but
men.
equality's
Oh, I thought you were gonna play. Okay. Do I play?
Then you gotta no, not
Equality's
yet.
Oh wait. I thought you
Equality's
said
next
yeah.
step.
Wait.
Walk into the car.
Really fast.
Suck.
Okay. I'm
We're not
sorry.
paying you anymore.
Yeah.
All right.
Your pay is getting deducted before your first pay.
Yeah.
So, oh man. So yeah, then you gotta teach women not to rape. All right. Like if you were gonna teach boys, what are just males inherently more likely to rape? You know, like oh yeah, oh you were born with a penis and you want to keep it. You were born and you identify as a male. All right, well then you just have the inherent want to rape something. So don't do that. It's bad. You know. Whatever. Play.
Out fear. Be pretty. So here's the tricky thing. Pretty, it's a compliment. But here's how this focus works to girls' detriment. Society teaching girls that our bodies, boobs, and butts are more important than our brains leads us to thinking our worth comes from our waistlines. My aspirations in life should not be worrying about the
Pause.
shape of my ass. So
Pause.
that's
Okay. Okay. Here's what I have to say about
They're
that.
I love these girls.
If
they
they're-
should be on
She
taller
has
than
no
Tiara.
If they,
Shut up, Jen.
that's
They
funny.
won you over.
If they're, you know, like if there is a female scientist and she just made some breakthrough discovery, I don't know, and she's talking about it, I don't think anybody's gonna be like, nah, she was ugly, you know, like no one's gonna say that, right? People are gonna value her. I mean, if they made the point that, oh, you know, maybe you know there's less women in STEM fields than there are men, and you know that's because of some societal thing, then I would be like, yeah, you're right, there are less, and it's probably due to some systematic problem. You know, it's just less women are portrayed as scientists. So I do understand their point somewhat, but saying like women's brains are more valued than their minds, like yeah, maybe in the media, but in schools.
Not their brains more valid than their minds.
I mean, yeah, well, you know, I'm an idiot, but
Their butts.
you know, their butts and shit are more valued than their minds. Like, yeah, maybe in the media it seems like that because, you know, it's rare to see a woman who's like, look how smart this woman is. No, they're like, look how big her tits are, right? But then it's also rare to be like, look how smart this dude is. You know, it's not like you're gonna be like freaking like looking through, I don't know, Tumblr, and they're like, look at this genius who's fucking ugly as shit, you know?
Especially not through Daniel's Tumblr.
Right. So even and the thing about it is say, okay, I'm not a very intelligent person, but I do have a nice ass. You know, if you're a female, you're like, I can make a very good living off of this ass of mine. But if you're a male, then tough shit.
Wow.
Maybe you could be a porn star, but you know, even then, probably not.
Why?
Whatever. I do agree with them somewhat, though. I do think that there is a push for just like you know, being attractive more than being smart. In you know, both male and female, I guess you can make the point that females are you know, man, I'm losing track of my words. You know, females are more. There is a bigger problem with them, but I don't know. More females are portrayed in the media, like period. You know, like you see on a magazine cover. Like if there's a man in the magazine cover, he's gonna be a ripped man. He's gonna be a better looking guy. And if
Lost
he's a
his shirt.
female, yeah. And if she's a female, then it's gonna be a good looking female. It's not gonna be some fucking ugly ass male or female, who's just known for being a great writer or something. You know, like even man, I'm gonna look like a total idiot right now, but I don't care. J.K. Rowling. Okay, good. I forgot her name. Like even when you see her like in a magazine or something, she has her makeup done. You know, maybe she's not showing off her ass, but she has her makeup done. She has her hair done. You know, she has to look nice. She can't just be like, I wrote a popular book. I wrote a popular book and look, I look nice. You know, and that actually serves their argument. Like, look, you see, but the same thing happens with men. You know, like you always gotta find like they both have to look nice. And if there was like just in the fact of J.K. Rowling, right? They make her look nice, but they don't over sexualize her, right? Just like let's say they did a magazine cover about freaking Bryan Cranston, right? They're gonna make him look nice. They're not gonna over sexualize him, but they're gonna give him, you know, they're gonna put him in a nice suit. They're gonna trim his beard and everything. So the same sort of things happens if they did do something, you know, slightly intellectual, and if they did do something to not just be valued by their body, they're not just going to be valued for their body. Yeah, they're going to be made up to look nice, because human beings want to look at nice-looking human beings, but they're going to be like, look, Bryan Cranston is a great actor, or look, J.K. Rowling wrote a popular series of books, and she's a great writer. You know, I'm not necessarily saying Bryan Cranston is a good actor or J.K. Rowling is a good writer, but that's what people will say. Anyway, that how do you guys feel about that rambling that happened?
Right. Well, the part when you said people just want to look at good-looking people, that makes sense. As you know.
Yeah, exactly. People aren't gonna be like, oh, that, you know, whatever. Like that's why
I mean,
when
that's
people,
why we don't have many subscribers.
yeah. Well, that's why people who freaking like post shit on Instagram, they don't just like, boom, post that, whatever, cool, right? They gotta take a couple pictures. They gotta put the good poses. They gotta put some filters on it and shit. They gotta wear some nice clothes. You know, why do people go to the gym and work out? You know, okay, yeah, maybe some people do it just to be healthy, but the majority of people want to be ripped. They want to look good, right? It's just what happens. People want to look good. People want to look good, and people too want to look at people who look good.
Yeah.
True that.
All right, whatever. If you guys don't have anything else to say, we can continue the video.
So fuck focusing on how I look and give me a book.
The continued sexism, girls and women's stale face. Instead of cleaning these girls' mouths out with soap.
Hey, pause. Yeah, why did they get old?
That's weird.
Why?
Is this?
Oh.
Oh, I think this is like a T-shirt commercial, right?
Fundamental rights. Oh, okay.
I think this is their parents now.
Yeah. I think this is the owners of fuckhate.com. Like people say, what the fuck was I gonna say? Oh, right. Fuck, I lost it again. Oh yeah, this was like a thing that's for profit, right? They sell T-shirts and other merchandise. So they set this up because they know feminists are willing to pay a lot of money. Like Tumblr feminists are willing to pay a lot of money to put something that just totally agrees with them on every front online, right? I mean, think about how much money freaking oh my god, my memory is so shit.
Anita Sarkeesian?
Anita Sarkeesian, thank you, Dayan. Think about how much money she made. She asked for $6,000, obviously knowing that she would get more than that, but she asked for that much so she could seem like humble and shit. And people gave her so much, and she's made like 3 videos in like years. How many years has it been since she closed her Kickstarter?
I don't know.
I think she opened it in like 2012, and she's produced like 3 videos out of like 8 she wanted to produce. Whatever. Continue.
Also,
So-
can I just say, like, her shirt says girls just want to have fundamental rights. I understand that they want to, like, show that girls want, like, equal rights as men or whatever. But, like, they're, like, showing that girls don't just want to have fun, but the song is made by a girl.
Yeah. I mean,
So?
Wait, okay.
I think that was. I don't think they like disagree with that song. I just think they use that song because it's a famous line from a famous
Yeah.
song. So
Yeah.
they're like, oh, kind of like PcGayMen. PC is a famous gaming platform. Gaming is a famous thing to do on PC. Put it together, but kind of make a twist. PcGayMen. we suffer the same.
Okay.
Wait, you didn't get
You
that?
guys meant game?
Yeah, game.
You just got that.
Gaming.
It
Gaymen.
was pretty obvious, Helen.
PcGaymen. Gaming.
Oh, I just got that.
Oh my god.
You've been
Oh
on
my
this show twice already.
You've been on this show twice.
Only twice.
You've been on
Yeah, I
the
said
2
twice.
longest showings of this
Right.
show. Keep going.
Oh, maybe society should clean up its act.
Oh,
This is what a feminist
burn.
looks like. Girls just want to have fun. Dimensional rights. $5 from each shirt goes to kick-ass charities that are fighting every day to make the world more equal for women and equal for...
Or you can go to our Twitter, which is in the description. Just saying.
You can do either one.
And like and subscribe and all that. Just saying.
Go to Twitter and subscribe. Just do it. Do it, please.
Comment
Please.
Follow the Twitter. You
Come-
don't subscribe to
Yeah.
a Twitter.
It's just like 2 clicks. Come on.
You click the Twitter link, and then if you're already logged into Twitter, you just click follow. And if you're not logged in, you log in real quick and click follow. That's
Right.
it.
I know, and also just like our video and subscribe. You don't even. Come on.
Even if you disagree with everything you say and you just hate everything about us, just subscribe, you know. It's one button. You already watched up to this
Yeah,
point,
we don't
so
even mind if you don't want.
might as
the
well
videos,
subscribe.
But you know. it'd be-
Might as well subscribe.
Right.
Continue.
for women and girls. Yo, bro, when you tell a boy that to act like a girl, it's because you think...
I mean, shit. Helen, like
Ooh, you said a
everybody.
boo-boo word.
Oh, that's right. That's
Poop.
right. Can you say
Wait, so-
tits, Helen? Can you say tits?
No,
Just say big-
Why not?
I'm not.
Say
Like,
ass.
no,
Say ass.
no.
The ass.
What's
What
the
is
worst
wrong
word
with
you
you?
can say?
I told you it already. I'm
Say
not gonna
bitch.
repeat it.
Say
What?
bitch.
Why? You can say it. How can you
I'm
only say?
joking.
You can only say it one
Poop.
time. Poop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Say bitch.
Oh yeah, that's what led that
No.
story.
Say bitch. Say bitch.
Female dog.
Okay.
No, I want you to
You
say
can say bitch on TV. You can't say bitch on YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay. Say.
Like if you were on TV and you said bitch, no one would give a fuck. We're on YouTube. Hey dude, are we ever gonna do this on Twitch?
Yeah, we're streaming now, you know.
Isn't
on
that for
Twitch,
gaming?
Yeah,
I don't know. I can
you can do whatever you want.
Ugh.
I can go on Twitch, see how that works. I think it's harder though.
Would you
Well,
need a
it's the
Twitch
same-
account?
No.
No. You actually don't need it.
You could just stream right to the homepage of Twitch.
Well, I thought it would be
Yeah.
like watched together.
Wait, Freddie said it was kind of difficult, like he couldn't figure it out.
Yeah, probably like you couldn't figure out the YouTube thing.
Um,
Wait a minute. He couldn't figure out how to get fucking Skype going.
Yeah, that's a good point, you know. Hey, I can ask him now if Skype works. Maybe he can come on. Oh, yeah, yeah, he went on to safe mode and it took him like 2 hours to get out of that.
Say, why would he go? Is that why he goes on incognito? Does it like not sense what's in incognito mode?
Maybe that's why his Skype doesn't work.
Yeah, maybe. He doesn't want to Skype pedophiles. Hey, you know Philip got grounded because he got a 75.
75. That's like nothing. I mean, that's actually
That's
a
pretty
lot.
bad.
It's
Okay.
Wait a minute, pretty bad, like guys. He said
Say it
that's
nice-
like
nice,
nothing. You said that's
comment.
pretty bad. Is it pretty bad he got grounded, or pretty bad like the
Pretty
greatest
bad
shit?
for a grade.
And the grounding is justified. Man, I
Sure.
feel like this is like a show of like 7-year-olds when I'm like, you got grounded because you got a 75 in math.
Well, yeah.
Do you never get grounded?
Oh, really?
No, I've never.
Why?
I've never been grounded ever.
Me neither. High five,
Oh, see,
Daniel.
see, Freddy lost power too.
Oh wait, hold on, because this other person is trying to
It's
call
because
me.
my dad is drilling so much in the basement that
Yeah.
even Freddy lost power.
Maybe just your area lost power.
Yeah, probably.
Do you guys want to watch another video?
Yeah.
Yes.
Play the next
The
video.
true face of Jesus.
Yes.
Did Jose suggest that?
Well, he suggested it, then I saw it, and then I kind of wanted to see it.
Oh, hold on.
Oh my god,
An ancient artifact.
this is too intense for me, guys.
Who gives a fuck? Pause. Pause. Say Jesus did exist. Who gives a fuck what he looks like?
That's a good
Just-
point.
Just know
What if he was
he's-
black?
He's not a tall Nordic guy. He is a Middle Eastern guy. He is a Palestinian guy. That's what he looks like. That's
Palestinian?
yeah.
Okay. Play?
No.
Skip this video. I don't want to watch it.
Oh my god. We had like literally 18 seconds.
Yeah, just choose a different one.
Skip
Uh,
this. Next play. Don't we have a playlist of like 6?
We have a playlist of 5, and
So
one
go
of them
ahead,
is the Kurt
next one.
Cobain video. I
Would you?
think.
Yeah, good job.
Which one?
Who cares if Kurt
Just
Cobain
whatever.
is dead or not? He's not making any.
No, I
freaking
mean, no,
albums.
not if he died, but like if Courtney, his wife, killed him.
Oh, I don't think he killed him. I think Courtney was just a bitch and he killed himself.
No, but I actually kind of don't hate Courtney, okay? He liked his wife.
Maybe.
In his note, he referred to her as a goddess.
Yeah, he had a crush on.
Goddess of fucking. Goddess of making me want to kill myself.
That wasn't even that funny. Why am I laughing? Okay,
God of War.
It was the funniest thing.
it wasn't.
It was.
Choose a video.
Choose a
Just
video.
like
Human extinction, Vsauce, or Ron Jeremy on a wrecking ball.
Human Extinction
Ron
by
Jeremy.
Vsauce. Let's watch that.
Ron Jeremy. Come on.
Okay, who votes for Ron Jeremy?
Aye,
Jeremy.
exactly.
I'm voting for Jeremy.
There we go.
My God.
We know what's up.
We're gonna get copyright claims.
Really?
Yeah, because of the song.
Nah, I doubt it.
Wait, how? How do you know the? Okay. Okay, I don't want to watch this.
Alright, fine. Let's get to the other video.
Tonight.
Because I'm afraid, you know.
Me and him shared the same voice,
Hey,
man. That was
Vsauce.
majestic.
Michael here. Do you want to be infected
Share a
with
certain
Ebola
body
without
part
having
with
to leave your own home or deal with other people? Well, you might be in luck. You can already download an Ebola virus genome right here on the internet right now. And if
Cool.
you're willing to wait a few years for 3D bioprinting technology to progress a little bit, you can just acquire
Oh my
one
God.
bin, submit the genome to it, and
Okay, we're gonna
ta-da,
skip a
all
little
you
bit of this
print
because
it's probably
Yeah.
somewhere around 100 billion. That's how many other humans were most likely born before you were. Importantly,
Awesome.
you didn't get to decide which birth number you would have. So, just like the number
Nah, that's
4
not
of
me. I have
all,
a big dick.
you are a random sample from the set
Oh,
of
come on.
all humans who will ever live. The doomsday argument points out that from 200 billion
Pause.
people, there's a 50%.
wait, what's the doomsday argument?
How do you say, okay, this person is number 1 human? Right? We've evolved from different species. So how do you say, now this guy is a human? This guy is human enough to be considered the first human. You know? Because I still have some monkey in me, so am I the first human? Maybe I was the first one who was human enough to be considered human.
Wait, what if I was born before you?
Then you were too monkey. There was too much monkey in you to be considered human.
It's kind of racist.
No, I'm saying like when do you consider, okay, this guy is just the right amount of monkey, and just the right amount of human to be human. So this is number one. I mean, I understand these are like all very super duper rough estimates, but when do you start the estimate? Like, okay, 20,000 years ago as opposed to 21,000 years ago, or 100,000 years ago, or when do you start the estimate? Okay, this guy is a human. Whatever, this is an exact count. I shouldn't treat it like it is. Continue.
There's a 50% chance that a randomly chosen person, like you, would be born in the first 100 billion. Whereas if there will be 10
Pause.
trillion humans...
Pause.
billion-
In the first... Okay, let me see this. So he's saying there's a 50% chance that you could have been paused. Let's say human beings existed around 100,000 years ago. I think that's what scientists have agreed upon. He's saying if you've been born the first 50,000 years, it's a 50-50 chance. If you were born the second 50,000 or the first 50,000, is that what he said?
Yeah. Guess.
Are you sure that's what he said? Because I don't remember. I wasn't listening. But I'll pretend that's what he said. If he did say that, less humans were born the first 50,000 years. So it's not a 50-50 chance.
Alright.
Like, less humans could be born. Because less people were around. But whatever. I don't think that's what he said. I think he said something else. Continue.
humans, there's only a 1% chance that any given human, say you, would happen to be born within the first 100 billion.
Nah, there would be a much... Yeah, that is what he said. That is what he said. No, there would be a much smaller
Daniel, we
amount.
don't even know what he's talking about.
That is what he said.
No, he's talking about the doomsday argument.
What doomsday argument?
Exactly.
No, how he's talking about the doomsday argument.
I think he's trying to prove something with this, but you're just like stopping it every 2 seconds, and we can't get to the point.
Okay, how about we watch it until he gets to the point, and then
Alright.
we argue it.
You're
Okay.
special and lucky to be born so improbably early in the story of humanity, or your birth number is to be expected, because there will not be tens of trillions of humans. Human extinction will be sooner rather than later.
Pause.
Before you become
Pause. That is what he said, jackasses. That is.
But you didn't know he was talking about doomsday.
by our current freaking knowledge, saying, okay, human being birth will grow at this rate. The first 50,000 years, there was less human beings born than the second 50,000. So therefore, you would have a greater percent chance of being born the second 50,000 years. But there's not just one big ball sack in the sky that's inseminating people, right? We come from different ball sacks. So we were gonna come from our father's ball sack, who comes from our father's ball sack, who comes from their father's ball sack, blah blah blah. Blah.
Really scientific.
Right, really, I'm scientist right now.
Just like the cum cells and all that.
Just like the cums. Right? So it's not like you were just like randomly just chosen from a bag of cum to like go inseminate somebody, right? You were you know, you were gonna yeah, okay, maybe you had a very small chance of being born as opposed to, you know, the thousands and millions of other cells that you were competing with to be born, but you know, it wasn't like you were just gonna be born whenever. Like, you didn't even need to have to be born, even if you did say make it to the egg and you know actually get conceived, then you could still die, like in the womb or before you develop and be born, you know.
I thought he was saying something like since there's less humans, there's a higher chance of getting extinct or something like that.
No, he wasn't saying anything like that.
Well,
I was listening close enough to know he wasn't saying that.
Well, I mean,
but here's why I don't like these things. They're too oversimplified. They're too like, all right, we're gonna make these things that make sense right on the surface, right? That's just like basic math, and you know, yeah. Like, nah, man, you gotta actually think about these things. Like, it's not just whatever. You know, this is math. Whatever. Continue.
Become too convinced that the end is nigh. Keep in mind that the doomsday argument is not uncontroversial.
Okay.
One problem it might have is a reference class problem. Are you really a random sample from the set of all humans who will ever
Thank you.
be born?
This guy's gonna talk about
Well,
it. Perfect.
if you believe that in the not-so-distant future, humans will be quite different than they are today.
Oh,
For
never
instance,
mind.
They'll be full of more 3D printed organs. The mere fact that right now there aren't very many humans with that trait could be evidence that you aren't a random sample from the set of all humans, just from the set of all humans like you. Like
Okay,
those
pause.
around you.
Pause. This guy is tackling my first point, I guess. Like, how could you say this is the first human if, you know? Okay. Whatever. I agree with that, I guess.
Those born
I mean, of course I agree with it. I made the argument earlier, but all right. Let's see if he tackles everything.
those born earlier in human history. Also, the doomsday argument doesn't consider the likelihoods of actual threats or human advantages over those threats in the future. It just assumes that we don't know which way the balance will lie. That human extinction soon and
Human extinction will happen. No matter how much, like, no matter what we do to stop it, eventually we're gonna die. It could be tomorrow, it could be tomorrow, if we really wanted to say that, but human extinction is eventually, we are eventually gonna die out. Nothing goes on forever, right? And with our current understanding of the universe, even the freaking the universe constantly expands, right? That's our current understanding of the universe. So eventually, all the matter in the universe will be so far apart it can't really interact with each other, and there's not really any energy going on. Like, there's nothing happening between them. So everything is absolute zero temperature, and there's just no energy going on, so that means no life can exist, which means no humans can exist. There's no devices that can exist that can withstand this separation, that can withstand this stretching. So even if you were going to say that they estimate that's going to happen in like 200 trillion years. So even if you're going to say human beings are going to withstand everything, we're going to at least die then. We're going to die long before that. That's the point where everything is still and nothing exists, or just little bits of matter. But we die far before that. So, for that reason. So even if you were going to say, that's how we're going to die, then yeah, that's how we're going to die. We can't live forever, no matter how hard we try. How do you guys feel about that?
I feel like you're talking not to our audience.
Who am I talking to?
Who is our audience again?
Who is it? No one is our fucking audience.
Good point.
But we have 18 subscribers.
I love everybody who's on this podcast is like, we have 18 subscribers. We shouldn't go that direction with the podcast. We shouldn't do this with the channel. Right?
Okay, so I guess
Javier does it. Jose does it. Everybody
I
does
do it.
Pretty sure we have 17 now, because I think
Someone unsubscribed.
Yeah.
Why?
Probably Jose's friend. I don't know. Maybe you're like, God is
Angel.
gay.
God is gay. Oh my god.
And you
Oh my god. Look at these heretics.
Heretics.
Oh
Okay.
man, look at this pause.
You can skip this video if
the
you want.
best pause ever.
Yeah, you can skip this video if you want.
Okay. Wait, but I kind of wanted to show my drawings.
Okay.
Hold up. How do I use my laptop
But better
again?
not show your freaking face.
Oh, yes, of course.
Wear a mask.
This is... Okay, I'll cover it with my drawings. Hold up. How do I use Skype?
Are you serious?
How do you use Skype?
Okay, here.
Hold on.
Here is my huge sketchbook.
Oh my God.
We saw your face.
Oh no! Okay,
Why would you need that many pages?
it's for
She fills it up,
experimenting.
genius. That's why. What do you need like
Okay.
That much? Come on.
I
I'm
mean,
like
you're,
this far into
that
it.
looks like
Hold
an
up.
expensive notebook, so
Okay.
Expensive notebook.
you're probably
That's-
not just gonna want to buy it like buy a new one every 15 minutes, you know? You want to buy one and then use it.
Okay, this is so hard to manage. Okay.
Did you draw anything interesting or no?
No, not anything interesting. Oh, this is where I did like a fan fiction. Oh wait, you guys don't read Homestuck. You wouldn't understand.
Oh, we're idiots.
But she's like she's one of my favorite trolls in Homestuck.
Hey, why don't you get like one of those like tablets with like pens and stuff and like draw?
I
shit?
do have one actually.
You do?
Yes. I just lost the pen.
Do you have any?
Oh. I lost.
Was it like an expensive pen?
Yes.
Oh,
We
okay.
had to pay like $50. Well, my parents had to pay $50 for a new one, and I'm gonna ask them for my birthday because they feel bad for asking for $50.
So you lost the $50 pen?
Shut up! I feel bad enough as it is.
Was it
This
like
is-
an invisible ink pen? Because then it's
Oh,
not
gee.
cool.
It was a pen
It's one of those pens you write on a drawing tablet.
on like an iPad, you know.
Yeah, I know.
An iPad. No, that's not what it is.
Yeah, you can get freaking pro drawing.
This
apps
is what
with
I
an
drew
iPad.
while I was listening to like your really rock hard metal music, Dan. I got really shaky.
Rock hard metal
Rock
music.
hard metal music. You know, you use
Why-
rock hard to describe
Why is
other
everything
things.
always like that with you?
Okay, who is that? Who is that right now?
I honestly just draw like random people.
What were you listening to?
I was listening
To
to
that satanic music?
that satanic music.
Were you
Oh,
listening
God.
to Sweet Pea?
No.
What were
Oh,
you
my
listening?
fairy drawings because I'm a tiny child.
What were you listening to?
Oh, and I drew a kid for my taekwondo class.
Oh, is he the hottest kid in the taekwondo class?
No, I just thought like he was really OP, so I was like, let's draw you.
Are you an OP drawer?
Basically.
An OP illustrator. I'm such an
Illustrator. Can you see what
Hey,
I'm
my-
trying to
my
portray?
Hold
cousin-
up. The original will never be beat.
Oh
Oh-
my god.
Oh my god.
Again, Dayan. You got it laminated?
That's right.
Wow.
Come on, guy.
Did you actually get it laminated?
Nah, it was just the paper.
Oh,
It was
okay.
like
I was
that
about to be like, wow, Dayan.
Hey man,
You should get it
Frame that,
framed.
man.
I'm waiting for
Frame it.
some guy to give us $100 and I'll give it to him.
Alright, cool.
Oh, this is like.
Or like 2 cents.
Yeah,
what
here.
is this?
If you write the most intelligent, thought-provoking comment in the comments section, we'll give you that drawing.
No.
This is no. This is a serious. We'll make another video because no one's watching right now.
Yeah. No,
We'll-
actually that guy that unsubscribed from us is.
Oh, alright. Hi, guys. Subscribe, please. We'll make another video explaining this competition. It's going to be a serious competition.
Okay.
Okay.
Guys, I think we should make like a video for next time.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Next time.
You know what we're,
Chill, man.
you know this thing, right? You know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking
I
about.
don't want to spoil it.
Wait,
It's
what?
gonna be on Pornhub.
You don't know what he's talking about.
I don't know what he's talking about. I imagine it must be about
Yeah,
porn.
She does. I told her about it. And,
Oh, you did? Well, don't tell him.
What? What?
Shh.
secret.
Alright,
I
you
drew
done?
hands.
You drew hands? Why is that? You wanted to practice drawing hands?
Yes.
Can you draw a hand around
Why do you-
this?
Yeah. Can you draw that though?
Like, uh,
I drew a guy drinking tea.
Why don't you ever draw these people nude? I feel
Oh,
like
I have drawn nudes, kinda, sorta.
like
But it was
feel,
kind of like weird positions because I was like trying to work on my anatomy.
I feel like if I actually practiced drawing, I would just draw everybody nude. I would draw a lot of like super muscular demon creatures with huge spiny cocks
and with your face.
with my face.
Okay.
Well, that's not really nude now, is it?
Kinda.
You just don't really bother
I
drawing.
just don't
clothes.
really draw those parts, man.
You just don't. You don't draw the separation between the two cheeks.
No.
I feel like if I could draw like with any decency, I would draw.
You can though. Everyone is an artist. I
No, I'm
forgot-
saying
Especially Dan.
I'm saying like if I actually practice drawing. If I
Okay.
actually like practice doing shit, then I would just draw nude. I would also draw like
You
you
would
know the
draw
like.
nude.
Well, I would draw nude, yes,
You
but I
would-
would draw nude people.
That's interesting.
Draw nude. Okay. I just thought of that. Okay.
Is that a challenge? Oh, this is gonna be so difficult. I gotta draw buck naked.
Buck naked.
So you get all the breeze and shit.
Right. Well, you're gonna do it outside.
Yeah, of course.
Right. Put it on our Tumblr.
Is this our longest one? Ooh, can I see your Tumblr?
No.
Let me see your Tumblr. I will
Hey,
find you.
Daniel, why don't you open it up and put it to the webcam?
Oh. Right.
Right. I'll do it with you, man. Come on, man.
I'm not doing that.
Right here, right now.
Go, you can do it, but
I could look it up. And
Because the thing is, I don't just have like normal stuff on it, you know.
normal stuff.
So
You're
yeah,
not normal.
I got like deviant stuff.
Deviant?
Yeah.
Deviant art? You repost art from Deviant art?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, I'm on Tumblr right now. What's your Tumblr?
Oh well, I'm not telling you my Tumblr. I'm just.
Give me your Tumblr, or I will
Next
never
video,
see you again.
Jesus.
Okay, tell me one of your Tumblrs.
No.
No.
It's cool guy 85.
Cool guy. I feel like you're trolling me right now.
No.
Oh, hey! There's actually a guy. No, that's a different guy.
Oh, there's no guy named Cool Guy 85. Okay, then Cool Guy.
Oh, yeah, there it
26. Oh, okay.
I'm on their Tumblr right now.
Oh. Alright.
What does he have? What do I have on my Tumblr?
A bird, like, and it's bobbing its head. Oh, it's so cute! It's like red and
Yeah, that's what I said when I saw it.
Is there like a swing? There's something like swing hummingbird
that's
or
all you
something
put?
like that.
Yeah. I just look at that bird when I go to sleep.
this bird is like.
That's why I'm always on my Tumblr
Adorable.
at night.
Okay, next video.
Oh wait, forgot. Okay, what's the next video?
I don't know. It's something.
I want to look through your Tumblrs.
Okay, but you're gonna have to do it when it's not recording, and you can't have the name of the Tumblr.
Well, no. I need the name of the
And we're
Tumblr.
gonna have to do it in the forest.
I need. Just give me the name of the Tumblr. You guys that ashamed? I will give you my Tumblr if you tell me your Tumblr.
No.
We probably won't gain anything out of that. So.
That seems like a shitty trade to me.
Why?
Next video.
What's the next video? Okay, Bible stories, The Last Supper.
Awesome.
This might be our longest one.
Nah, it's like 20 minutes away from that.
Oh. Oh, right, because we started late.
Oh, guys, we gotta talk over this a lot because we might get flagged like last time.
Yeah, I remember.
Wait, you guys got flagged
Yeah, we got flagged.
for the caravan thing?
Well, that too. Well, this and the John Cena theme song.
Abraham's caravan.
The sun's already hot, and if we don't get moving, we won't sell our goods in the market. Only comes once a
I
year.
love this animation. Look at that lip syncing.
I cannot see it right now.
Okay.
I'm just not seeing it.
Okay, well, you just have to wait for it to load, man. Or reload the page.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Alright. Ah, you re-entered.
Okay, we don't have to wait for him.
Alright.
Nothing interesting is happening. Right now, so.
What is going on?
Exactly. Wow, they just
Some
repeated
high
the same
quality
thing.
animation
Yeah,
right now.
They just repeated the same scene.
I never can find a comfortable inn. I must go as far as Damascus.
Look at that mouth. Oh my goodness, it's moving so accurately to what the actor is saying.
Oh yeah, let's find linen that doesn't tear, guys.
Is he even sitting on the mule right?
He's the cool guy.
Balls. Oz.
Wait, I'm
Hello,
pausing.
Jesus.
He probably says
Alright,
poop.
so this guy was the only guy that was complaining. And he was the one who was like chilling on the camel with, like, he didn't even have a backpack. He was sitting on the camel with
Yeah.
no weight on his back. The other guys were walking with weight on their back.
It was a mule.
That guy sounds like me. I'm just sitting, just chilling. The other people are like carrying shit and walking. And I'm like, man, this sucks ass. I am so uncomfortable right now. And this is so long and boring. None of you guys are talking to me. Ugh.
Do I play?
I just wanted to show my teenagerness.
I'm always afraid for Jesus when he goes to Jerusalem.
Because, you know, I'm a cool
Wait,
guy.
which one of them is Jesus?
Probably none of them.
Yeah, why do these... Pause. Why are these people like... Like, why do these people speak with, like, your stereotypical, like, Bubbleville boy accent?
Because this is a Christian mother channel.
Yeah, I know, but these people are supposed to be from the Middle East.
Oh.
I mean, look, he even has, like, tan skin.
Yeah, I know. This is supposed to be like a cartoon for kids then.
Yeah, diversity.
Diversity with all the same accent? And it's the wrong accent too. Like, you can't even, like, people say Jesus might be black or Jesus might be a chick. No, he's a Palestinian man. That's what he is. He's not white. He's not black. He's not purple. He's a Palestinian man.
Many people are against him there. Many love him too.
Pause. Hey, this guy is hated by, like, the whole city. And, like, the whole people who control the city.
Like
Oh yeah,
12
but
dudes
there are these 12 crazy dudes who love him, so he's good.
Yeah.
Oh, alright. my bad.
There's an idea.
Okay, pause. That kid looked like... Pause. That kid looks so malnutrition. That kid's probably like 90 pounds. And that donkey was carrying like a cart full of stuff, and when he jumped on the cart, it's like, no, too heavy. The donkey, not the cart.
Bye, Philip. See you
Whatever.
in Jerusalem.
Yep.
Did he just say that?
Oh! Did you see that crazy stealth of him running away?
Yeah.
Goodbye, my good man.
Goodbye, my good man. Who says that?
Isn't the guy?
He's like, no, my ass.
No, wait for me.
Oh my god.
I'm loving the bass in this song. Is this supposed to represent like a courtyard full of people?
Yeah.
Cause it sounded like there was like two fucks, like top.
It just sounded like two goats, actually.
Dabba dabba oh yeah here.
Yeah.
That was it. That was the fucking. That was the crowd.
Alright.
That's a shame. It means that soon they'll open the gates of Jerusalem.
I didn't ask, bitch. Pause. Man, these are so badly written. Like, you had to give expository in a mother talking to her son. Like, the son didn't even ask. Like, you were so low budget and such a shitty writing that you didn't even bother to make the son ask. Like, you didn't even have to animate his lips moving up and down. You know, because you don't do that for any other character. If you do, it's just... Right? So, it's like so little animation, but they were so low budget they couldn't even put that in, or they just had such a shitty writer. They're like, okay, we need to know, you know, the kids might be wondering what those guys with the horns are. No one was. How is that important? Those guys with horns open the door. You better know that, watcher, you know? So like... Furthermore, even this is bullshit, and people actually believe this, but they show it to their kids. The kids are like, "Oh man, that was so entertaining," and it's so shitty, like shittily done. Like this is just shitty. It's just shitty animation, shitty writing, shitty everything. Boom, ba-dum,
I wonder if
bum,
that was
ba-dum,
actually
bum,
Arabic.
boom, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, boom, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, boom. Man, they really change up this beat, man.
Right.
It kind of sounds like the Little Mermaid soundtrack.
Yeah, when I was singing it, it sounded like The Little Mermaid.
Wow, that was
Yeah.
beautiful.
It's not going to be easy. You'll take us to the house where we'll eat the Passover dinner.
That was lit.
We will eat the
Pause,
Passover
pause.
dinner.
Pause. That was supposed to be Judas, right?
Yeah.
So they tried to like make him look like a bad guy by like having that camera angle, and he's like, "We're gonna go eat the dinner," right? But like with that stupid Little Mermaid beat going on in the background, how they only switched the camera angle for like 2 seconds, it really did the job.
I love he's like, "We're gonna go," and then they switch the camera. Eat the dinner.
Right, okay, you can do that.
If you're poor, what am I?
Even if you're poor, old man, you could be richer.
Okay. Okay.
Pause.
Everything is too happy right now.
This guy is such a dick. He's like, okay, he says, you know, I am super well off and I have a lot of money, and you're broke as hell and you have very little money, but I'm still in a worse situation than you because I just feel like I want a bitch. So I'm still in a worse situation than you because somebody might want to steal my stuff.
Alright.
Give me something at least. Oh, if I gave something to all
Greedy.
who asked me, now I would be begging you.
His face.
Judas, 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 Judas.
You should watch out.
You should watch out.
You should watch out.
Best pottery jars, every one a bargain.
Okay.
Is the Little Mermaid just gonna play the entire time?
I think so. I think they like paid some
Forgot.
like 20 bucks to make that beat. So they're like, we better get a good our money's worth out of that. That was like 70% of the budget right there. Wow, I love how back in the day they have the same like pause. Back in the day they have the same like they have the same marketing technique as stereotypical salesmen. Jars, get your jars here, jars. Half off, jars, freshly made, jars. Some guys are like, man, I'm in the mood to buy a jar. Let me go buy this guy's jars. Like, what kind of freaking like sale? Like, what kind of market is that? Like, you're walking down the street, 90% of the people are broke as fuck. The like 10% are rich, but they're super snobby, so they're not gonna want to buy anything from you. So out of those 90 people who are broke as fuck, they just want a jar. Like, who's just like, man, like, the only time someone buys a jar is if they're like gonna impulse buy, right? And they're like, yeah, cool, whatever, it's a good looking jar. But these people can't afford to impulse buy. So who's gonna buy a jar?
Alright, come on then.
Arm's here to go shopping.
He just flipped off his entire body.
He just works out his freaking arm. He picked up that boy.
One hand.
Oh,
Pause.
No, if you
like,
want.
he goes to the gym, man. He just picked up that guy.
And that those clothes held up really well.
Did you notice that it was his right hand?
Oh.
Righty.
Judas
Right.
is both a wanker and a traitor.
Which is the same thing.
Huh?
It's the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
It's the same thing.
Oh, right. Both sins, so.
If you jizz, you kill all the sperm and then...
And you're betraying your sons and daughters.
That's
That's
right.
right. That's right. Alright. Okay. Understandable.
Play?
You're also betraying God by sinning. And
Alright.
Judas betrayed Jesus, who is God, so yeah.
There you go.
On feast days, the merchants are masters of Jerusalem.
It's very precious cloth. It's worth 12.
Wait, he is like a merchant?
Pause. He put up 3 fingers and he's like, it's worth 12. Like, is it just a law that however many fingers you put up, you gotta multiply it by 4 and that's how much he means?
Nah, I think he was just like pointing at her.
Yeah, you point at her with 1 finger, maybe with 2 fingers like that. No
Right.
one points like that.
But I mean, I think he was like, "Come on, woman, buy my shit," you know?
He was talking to Judas, though.
No, was he? Nah,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he was talking to.
He was talking to Judas at that time.
No, I wasn't.
He was. Judas talked to him. He's like, give me that. And then he's like, man, it's worth 12.
That's not
And then
Judas.
was like,
It's some
whatever,
other,
the bad guy.
It's some other dude.
It's the bad guy, whatever. The bad
No.
guy. The
The
bad
bad
man.
guy is selling him the thing.
He is Judas?
No, there are other bad guys.
He's just Jewish.
Alright, whatever, continue.
Let's say 7.
So did he make the sale?
Yeah, apparently.
They didn't tell us that. This is bad writing.
That's true. Now I don't know if the finger pointing tactic works.
Yeah. I mean, I'll try it sometime. Whenever I'm selling fine cloths, I'll
If
try.
you're trying to sell your bullshit to Missile South, then you can try it.
Oh, and I mean, there's no precedent for that. There is a precedent, a possible precedent for selling fine cloths. For selling fine linens. Alright, you can skip this.
Oh, I thought we were playing, okay.
No.
Yeah, I'm not really feeling it.
I think that's
This-
all we have anymore.
That's it? That's the last video?
Is it?
There's a Steve Knight
How many videos do we have left?
one.
Alright, play the last one.
Republicans
Wait,
tend to
who
take
put this
amnesty
on?
very seriously.
Oh.
Some, however, take
Alright.
it a
I don't
little bit
think I
too
did.
far. Look at how Congressman
Okay.
Steve Knight responded when he was approached by a
The
protester.
Young Turks.
What's your crony?
All right, Mike. Is
I
that what
don't
you
know
want to say?
anything.
Yeah, do you know when
We're gonna vote you out until when your term's
Hey,
up.
listen to what he has to say, guys. Huh?
It up on the internet.
We're not going to
For
get it
American
done.
citizens only. Took an oath for American citizens.
Don't touch him. You don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Oh.
Don't touch me. All right?
Pause.
Touch.
Pause.
Don't
I
touch
love-
me, man.
I love how
Or I'll fuck you up.
when he's saying he'll beat him up, he still does the Obama thing.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
beat you up, man. I'll beat you up. I'll drop your ass. Don't touch me again. Politicians, man.
And the
The
guy in
Young
the
Turks.
background with his
The
phone.
Young Turks. The Young Turks. Man,
Turkey.
you know, freaking Surge would hate these guys right now. They're being
Surge?
proud of being, yes, Surge.
Okay.
You know who Surge is?
No, obviously not. I thought you would get that for my long pause.
Maybe you were like thinking about it, or you were like Googling it or something.
Right. Well,
Surge.
long pause equals.
Surge. How do you not know who Surge
Wait,
is?
then-
Surge Tanky.
Isn't that a drink?
No.
Okay.
Maybe. Then are these protesters against illegal immigration?
No, against illegal immigration. They
Okay.
probably are against immigration in general, but you know.
Yeah.
they
But
don't
one
say-
of them looks pretty Spanish.
The guy with the golden iPhone 5S?
No, with the one all the way on the left. I don't know.
He doesn't look. Even if he was Spanish, you know, he could have gotten here legally and still not like illegal immigration. You racist fuck. Like
Alright.
that's possible.
Nah, never.
Play?
It's not impossible.
His friends are probably Spanish. Like, come on.
I have Spanish. I have friend. I have black friends, so I don't hate black people. But black people are just the worst group of people that exist.
Wait, I'm not saying I have Spanish friends.
No, but you know how people like racist when you ask them like, man, I
Yeah,
have
yeah,
Muslim
yeah.
friends, man. I'm not racist. I have gay friends. I just hate gays.
That's,
Oh, alright.
didn't the racist guy say something about like that?
Yeah, I actually don't think he said that. I mean, we probably
No, something not about race, but about something else.
about
Like Muslims, I think.
nah. He never used that.
Jews. So he used it for something.
I don't think he did. I would have remembered him. I would have yelled at him for like 5 minutes saying how bullshit that argument was. So I would have remembered if he said something like that.
Alright.
I mean, when we do eventually have him on the podcast, he is probably going to say something like that.
Alright.
Okay, but do you think he'll come on Monday?
Probably not.
Well, I don't know if we're gonna have it on Monday.
I was kind of looking forward to that.
Here's what's gonna happen. We'll ask him if he can be on Monday. We'll tell him all that, and if he can, we'll have a show on Monday. If not, we will do the clip thing that we're
Clip?
The thing
Oh
that,
yeah.
The thing that we're
Oh
playing.
yeah, about like
Oh, that thing.
the skit,
The blank.
Yeah.
Be blank.
Yes.
the
We
blank.
can actually do both. Like do one over the weekend.
I think we should just make the video about the challenge.
What challenge?
The challenge to win Dayan's.
No, that's gonna be in the summer.
Why in the summer?
Cause you
Yeah,
said
I'm gonna
in the
be
summer.
in Mexico, so.
No, that's stupid. Put the challenge is whoever writes the most thought-provoking.
Oh, that. Okay, we'll do that on the next episode. We already said that.
I'm gonna comment, "Is there a god?" and I'm just gonna cross my fingers.
That isn't very thought-provoking. I'll just be like, no. Done.
Okay, at least I gave it a shot.
Yeah, well, you didn't comment yet, so you have time to think. We're gonna post the video on Monday, and we're gonna be like, you have until Friday. So Helen, you have until Friday, just like anybody else who's watching this live.
Next
so if
Friday?
you're watching this live, you have a boost. Yeah, next Friday. We'll post it on Monday.
Okay,
the
good.
Challenge video.
Well,
It'll
Alright.
be due next Friday.
Oh, you don't want to make the blank be like
Get
blank?
ready
Yeah,
to think,
I was thinking about it the other day. I just don't think our channel is there yet. We don't really have, the proper stuff to do something
We
like
should
that.
start a Patreon.
Yeah, I guess we will.
Backed off really
Or a Kickstarter.
fast.
By the way, when the congressman came in to say, "Don't touch me," it
Pause,
was right after
pause,
Mike
pause.
hit him on the.
Can we just look at these guys right now?
Yeah.
What do we think about these guys' appearance? Because those feminists, they're saying we judge women too much about the appearance. So let's judge some men right now. Let's judge men. That's another thing I didn't bring up then, right? Like if I see a man
Daniel, we're done with
that
that.
looks
You don't-
dumb, I'm gonna be like, man, that guy looks dumb. I don't even need to hear him speak. I just say, man, that guy looks dumb. So I judge. Whatever. I didn't bring that up. I'm not gonna bring it up now. So, yeah. How do these guys? What do these guys look like? Just
They look like regular people with feelings and emotions.
these
They look like a
guys.
bunch
It's
of
just.
faggots to me.
My God, I look at these guys and it just I'm like, what?
They probably
guy-
have more subscribers than us.
Oh yeah, they most definitely do. The Young Turks have like 1 million or something like that.
The Young Turks? Do they call themselves the Young?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the founder of the Young Turks is like an old ass Turk.
What is a Turk?
Oh my God, it's a Turkish guy.
Okay. I was thinking.
You're on the computer, right? If you have questions like this, you can Google them.
Yeah, instead of being recorded and saying some stupid stuff.
What's a Turk?
Alright. Play.
After Mike hit him on the shoulder, so the congressman comes in, shakes his hand, says, "Don't touch me ever again," like that. He does it too.
He did the
exact same thing.
Yes, some projection there, perhaps.
I will say that I watched the entirety of the exchange on the
exchange.
street corner there. It's about 7 or 8 minute long video. And Congressman Knight was right. I mean, he defended himself, acquitted himself really well with all of these crazy people talking to him. And he actually explained each one of his votes. He also knew his stuff. Like, he knew what he had voted on, what was in each bill. He should have
More
voted
than
for
we would
amnesty
expect
because
for.
it's a good thing. But he really defended himself with those people, and they seem even nuttier after he walked
Helen,
away.
what are you
So this is
typing?
part of an open house.
I'm typing what is
the congressman
420.
was having, right?
Congress on your corner.
Is that what it's
Why'd
called?
you say that?
That's what they're typically called.
Oh.
That was
Don't
a
tell
Gabby
people
Gifford
if you're
issue when
Googling.
That tragedy happened. It was at a Congress on your corner event.
Wait, should I look on?
No,
Um,
she's binging.
should I look on Urban
So they
Dictionary?
were coming
Fine.
into- they-
Look
they
on
had
Urban
seen video
Dictionary
of
if
what
you want.
preceded this confrontation, and the video that preceded
Because like
it
I
was
feel
those
like
group
I'm
of
gonna get a
people
bunch of like
were being,
legit
they would go to his office and they were
things for
screaming at him
420.
about his vote on immigration, and they wouldn't listen, and they just wanted to make noise, and then people. So there's a lot of people coming through. They're coming to see our congressman. There's an open house, and so they're like, okay, he did talk to him for a little bit, and then he tried to answer them. He's like, okay,
This video's
you
done.
guys have had your 5 minutes. We have to move on. I've tried to answer your questions. Nice to meet you, and they wouldn't leave.
You guys want to hear the
It's nice to meet you,
definition
and they
of
wouldn't leave.
420 on
Alright, pause
Urban
this video.
Dictionary?
Go ahead.
Okay, wait, hold up. So far the majority of you are incorrect. 420's origin is known. The term 420 originated at San Rafael High School in 1971 among a group of about a dozen pot-smoking wiseacres who call themselves the Waldos, who are now pushing 50. What? The term was shorthanded for the time of day the group would meet at the campus statue of Louis Pasteur to smoke pot. Intent on developing their own discrete language, they made 420 code for a time to get high, and its use spread among members of an entire generation. Okay.
Basically, 420 blazing means April 20th is pod day. Blaze up. Light up.
What do you guys do on 420?
No.
We forgot to bring that up. Like we had a podcast on 420, and we just like we never even mentioned 420.
Wow. Oh, God.
I think I did, but then Daniel started arguing about something over me, and then no one ever heard it.
Yeah,
Yeah, Danjel.
that might have
Stop.
happened. That might have happened. If that did happen, I'll have to review the footage. I won't ever, because then I'd have to sit
Apologize.
through and listen to myself talk for 2 hours. But if that was the case, I am truly sorry to all those who had watched.
And expected 420.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I truly am.
Okay, Daniel.
Also, you can't listen to yourself talk for 2 hours.
I can't
Yeah,
listen
you
to
want
myself talk for like 30 seconds. I hear my voice for 30 seconds. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, I know. That's why I didn't like the laptop setup, because I kept hearing myself and it was annoying. That's why I had to speak quickly.
Well, you want people to subscribe to you, and you don't listen to your own voice.
I don't want myself to subscribe to me. I want other people.
Yeah. Well, we already
Right.
did that. But
I mean, I'm subscribed, so
yeah, that's why we don't edit our videos.
yeah.
And 'cause
That's
we're too
why.
lazy.
That's
yeah,
why.
that's the only reason. No other reason.
All right. Was this the last video?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
All right. Go
we
back
should
to
end
the
it now.
Skype call then.
It's,
Okay, we're going back to this game.
Okay. Skype call. Skype call. Skype call. Skype call. Skype call. Skype call. I made it out of clay.
Yeah, we've been on the Skype call the whole time, but whatever.
How long is the podcast?
2 hours and 2 minutes.
Ah, we beat the record!
Yay!
Because
Helen-
I'm here.
Helen, congratulations. You have been on the longest Not Enough Bullshit podcast to date.
And I endured all of it.
Endured. You
Endured.
did endure all of it.
Oh, that's how you pronounce it? Well, I read books by myself and I don't look up how to pronounce them, so screw you.
I think maybe as a reward, Helen could possibly be one of the PcGayMen. What do you
Oh,
think?
Helen.
What do you think,
God.
Daniel?
Oh, I don't know. I'll have to sleep on that.
All right, we'll see.
She'll be the first. She'll be the first and possibly only non-founding member of the PcGayMen.
Hopefully.
Jose is already tying his noose, so. Yeah.
Almost certainly the only female member. But
Oh my god. That's what you think about?
What?
Like, that's all I am to you? A female? Not
You're just a
Hispanic
pretty
or
face.
like.
You're just a pretty
Oh,
face.
oh,
lady.
okay.
You're just a pretty
I'm just my
drawing.
gender. I'm just my
Yeah.
gender. Alright.
That's right. You're not Hispanic.
I'm just a gender.
Hey, I got a text, guys. This is why I
Oh,
put
it's
my
not
phone on
breaking
silent.
news.
You see what I do for you guys? I put my phone on silent, so I
bet
don't
you missed
disturb
so
you.
many things. Bet you missed so many things.
Oh yeah.
Guys, someday we're gonna be on a news channel, like CNN or something.
And I'll be famous.
Are we really?
Eh.
What are we gonna do on CNN? Are we actually gonna be live on CNN, or are they just gonna feature our podcast on CNN?
Feature our podcast, and they're
Yeah,
like,
probably
they're gonna be like, oh, look, this represents an entire generation.
This is the youth of America right here.
But they show us like on like our worst, eating pizza or something. I don't know. Just being slobs.
Well,
I don't really
suppose,
understand how we could be slobs. Like right now, I'm like lean back and stuff. Like I don't know how I could be like more lazy.
I don't know.
Like what? Like even this requires more work than just what I was doing before.
Daniel, how about you take your shirt off?
Oh. So people can see my flabs of steel.
Yes.
No.
Come on.
Nope.
I'll pay you 50% of our profit.
I already get 50%.
Hey.
Wait, what do I get? I
Oh
might
shit! Yeah, that's right. If we have her, as a
you're right. You know
PcGayMen.
what? I don't know. I need to revise my suggestion.
Maybe if you agree to have no money.
Right.
It depends. If you can bring in subscribers, then we'll put you in. Hey, dude, I'm gonna have to put my credit card in. So is there a way to just like split the payment in half?
You have a credit card?
No.
Whoa.
Hey, put your
Well, it's
credit.
a debit card,
Put your
but-
credit card in for what?
It's a debit card, Dan.
Nice.
On the YouTube thing, so it just splits the money halfway.
Can I have it?
The
I-
AdSense thing?
Yeah.
I already put it in the card.
Yeah, I know, but can't you just split it in halfway?
No, but it's gonna say how much we made, and I'll just give you half.
Yeah, but that's inefficient. Then you gotta
But
use.
what would I get though?
You would get
You're not-
33% theoretically.
You're not
did
PcGayMen yet.
Theoretically, you would
Well,
get 33%.
Guys, I'm back.
Okay.
Guess I'm back.
Yeah, you're kind of like at the end of the podcast because we've been.
Yeah,
doing this for-
my mom was mad at me because I gave her an attitude when I really didn't, and then she just yelled at me.
Don't be disrespectful,
exactly.
man. Jesus.
I wasn't.
Yeah.
Probably were.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not divvy to what happened. We're not divvy. We're not privy to the context of that situation.
Okay.
No, I'm pretty sure you can. How do freaking no, you can't.
No, I don't think.
How do freaking dual
I
operated
can
YouTube
try. I
channels
can
work?
try.
Man? I mean, I don't even need to try. I can just call YouTube like, yo, I want to put in 2 cards up in this bitch.
Alright, call him.
I'll call them some other time.
Wait, how long is this?
Nah, actually, you know what? I'll like look at the AdSense thing. See, yeah, you could probably just like go on YouTube, be like, you know, monetize, add card, add new card, and set it up that way.
Alright, I think we should end the podcast because you know.
Okay. Bye, everyone.
You had to end the podcast with.
Not yet.
Not yet.
What do you mean?
Not yet. We can't end it just yet.
What do you mean?
This is the
joking?
longest podcast, and it's probably
Are
going to
you-
be our longest podcast.
No.
Yeah,
The podcasts are getting longer and longer. I'm just getting more and more used to talking on camera.
Because I'm here.
Right. That's the only reason why. Okay. Joseph Katzeneln Boygan.
I don't think you pronounce it. It's Joseph Katzenellenboygen.
Yeah, he was in
Boygan.
my elementary school.
Yeah, what about that guy?
Yeah, what about him?
Everybody here in this podcast currently collectively hates your guts.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's not even
Why?
watching it, so what does that matter?
We'll show him this part.
No. Why are
Why?
you guys so mean?
Why not?
Why do you like Joseph? Joseph is a dick.
Oh,
He is.
no.
And I'm
Okay.
I'm his employer now, so I can say that about him.
Employer?
Yeah.
Daniel.
We started a tech company.
Oh yeah, the screen cleaning thing.
What?
No. No,
Oh.
that's my own personal company. There's no employees for that.
Alright.
This is a software company. And
Oh,
I've
you guys are
employed,
making that game?
yeah, I've employed Dayan.
Can I be the background artist?
Yeah.
Yeah, I already
Can I be that guy that takes
Alright.
credit for what he didn't do?
No. So I've employed Dayan. Apparently, I've employed Helen. I've
No, I
employed
employed
Joseph.
Helen.
But what kind of backgrounds do you want?
Nothing yet.
I'm
Just
gonna do a volcano.
Alright.
Just a blue
A bunch
screen.
of
I've employed Joseph. I've employed Philip, and I've employed Richard.
But what's
For
it gonna
what?
be
Wait,
about?
Richard, what? Programming?
For the game.
I don't know, man. I don't know. We don't know yet.
Wow,
Alright?
you guys are.
We'll contact you.
Most people have an idea before they start employing people.
Well, now you know where
I
Richard
don't.
lives, so you could just go up to him.
Okay, let's just
Yeah,
end
we
the
know, we
podcast.
want to.
Richard might be fired, actually. He might not be so easy to get to meetings and stuff.
With his overprotective mom.
Yeah, so he might be fired.
Oh yeah, I might not be able to come, but I can
this is
send
just
you the
Nah,
background.
you don't really need to come. You don't really need to come.
I can just send you the background design.
Exactly. You don't really. Oh, I also have employed Freddy.
Okay.
Oh,
Why?
I can
Yeah,
come
we
too,
do
right?
that.
Right? I can
Easy.
come too.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just gonna be there because why not?
Oh, then no.
All right.
Can we end it?
No.
No.
Why not?
Oh, Dayan, you have pit stains. That is definitely not the
No,
design of the shirt.
It is, yeah. I don't know why it's like that, but whatever.
I'm still wearing my uniform.
What do you
No,
I'm
you're
wearing a
not.
different.
Your
You're
army
wearing-
uniform?
You're wearing a green shirt with number 1 on the back and it says the gap.
It's De
You're
Gea.
also standing
No,
That
wait.
is
offensive.
offensive.
That's his team uniform, man.
Yeah, yeah.
That is offensive. That's De Gea.
the gay.
De Gea.
De Gea. Oh, it is De Gea. Oh my God, De Gea.
David the Gea.
David.
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 This is America and it's David
If we
the
pronounce it De Gea, we're gonna pronounce it David.
De Gea.
De Gea.
Gea.
That's my
I
favorite
love
player,
it.
though.
I love it. He's my favorite football player.
David the
You
Gea
mean
is
soccer.
the number 1.
Football.
Football is soccer, Helen. Get your facts straight.
No,
Football.
soccer. Football is soccer.
Exactly. That's what he just said.
No, you said soccer
Foot-
is football.
Football is played with an egg-shaped ball.
Egg?
Yeah.
No,
It
Yes.
kind of is. Come on, we can agree on that.
it's not an egg. It's
Egg-shaped.
Like, egg is more rounded.
Egg-shaped. Basic structures.
Fine.
Jesus.
Egg shaped.
Thank you. Egg-shaped like. Alright. The podcast is over.
Yes!
Hey,
I can.
Oh no.
I thought you had fun on this podcast.
It's over, Dane.
I missed a taekwondo practice for this.
Wow.
Wow.
I did it. It was canceled.
Oh. Man, you were about to be officially a PcGayMen and then
Ah, what? No, I
that was
was
the deciding
kidding.
factor.
right, and then you just messed it all up. Alright.
Sorry.
Go to the link for our Twitter, just in case you didn't hear me say that, you know.
Twitter.
Subscribe.
I am the best follower.
Yes, you are. Subscribe, like, share,
Comment.
share with all your homes, and
Comment.
do that.
Yeah. Dude.
Oh yeah.
Wow, you have... I can't believe it.
Think
Ellen, you have this black shirt, completely white skin,
yeah.
and you have green fingernail paint, green framed glasses, and like piercing green eyes, like green eyes, not just like dull green or like hazel, like green, like freaking like grass, Like Nile River green eyes.
And here I thought we were actually gonna end it.
Yeah, it's over. Ended.
And
Bye.
now you gotta think of your thought-provoking question.
Oh, shout out to that one guy who unsubscribed.
Nah, he shared the video, so you know.
Alright. Subscribe though, what's wrong with you?
I don't know if he unsubscribed. I think someone else
It might have
did
been somebody else.
Yeah, but you
Maybe
guys are
Natalie subscribed just because it was
Okay,
someone in the
goodbye.
class. Maybe it was Natalie who subscribed just because it was someone in the class. And
Goodbye.
Then,
Interrupt
Jesus.
Danjel, please. Can we end the video in the middle of the
We all have
Danjel
to
sentence?
sing. We all have to do it.
Da, 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 da,